What is up, A-Team? Welcome back. Awesome Austin here. Hope everyone is having an awesome day. And I know we are because XRP is absolutely tearing up the markets right now. Honestly, the whole market is what I love about crypto is that one day you could be down on your bag and the next day you are up significantly, and it's quite an amazing feeling. And that's always what I've loved about crypto. And so I just know that a lot of people here in the Discord are absolutely excited for what's happening today. And we're literally right there in the middle of talking, and all of a sudden we had this massive price breakout for XRP. XRP is dominating the crypto space right now because of how much this thing has actually continued to be resilient through the downturns of this last week. Even when everything else was coming down, XRP held strong. XRP actually continued to rise. Tomorrow is a giant day for XRP. It might be one of the bigger days because we do have the hearing on the 15th here. Hopefully it gets extended. I mean, that's the whole goal with XRP, is that hopefully the hearing gets extended. I don't know if it will, but it gets pushed off into Trump's administration, and then they can resolve it to move forward. But XRP is the winner of the day. There's a couple other ones out here that have done very well too, but it just seems like XRP continues to rise. And so with all that, I want to say what's up to everyone here. Welcome, A-Team. Thank you guys so much for all your support. We just reached 16,000 Twitter followers, which, again, kind of blown away by that. Twitter is a hard space to build on. And just to have 16,000 members over there is phenomenal. And we continue to build here. And I see that we have some gifts in here, or some gifts, and along with some new members here. So I want to say what's up to the new members. We got Randy in the house here. Thanks so much for becoming a member of the A-Team. You are now officially a member of the channel. And thank you so much for joining, man. Really appreciate that a ton. And again, you guys I jumped in here and there was already like 350 comments already on this. So me catching up to you guys is like literally impossible. But I do want to say what's up to Seiko, Tim, Big Watch, Ziegel, Intrigue, Josh, My Ultra Journey. What's up, bud? Viet, Chris, and I'm going fast, guys. So if I miss you, I'm sorry. You know I love you. Llama Heather, good to see you. Yeah, Selmo Fuds in the house here. Chameleon, thanks so much for gifting 10 memberships to the A-Team. Appreciate you, man. If Chameleon gifted you a membership, please say thank you. And hey, the new members, welcome to the A-Team. Make sure you guys welcome those people here. We are a fast and growing community within the A-Team here, and I couldn't be more excited. Super welcoming people. Had a really long conversation last night in Discord, just to get on personal levels with a lot of people. It's great to have a community like that. So Jose, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A-Team as well. You guys are killing it right off the bat here. So appreciate that. Welcome to the A-Team. And let's jump into it, man. Let's get on screen here. Let's jump in. We got a lot of things to cover here today. As you guys can see, the XRP price has been absolutely sending right now, up about 8.53% on the day. And if you go over and look at the last 7 days, the last 7 days on these charts have looked just extremely resilient, dude. It's broken out of this 230 level. Even over the last month, I mean, this thing has been on a nice little upward trend from where we hit this low here at $2. Now we're sitting here at 266. So again, I couldn't be more excited for this. Obviously, we had some really positive news coming in the markets here with the PPI that came through. And now tomorrow we have the CPI data that's coming in here. And I think a lot of people are sort of, the markets are reacting negatively to it. You can see the NASDAQ's down about 68 points. S&P 500 is about 9 down. The Dow's up. So again, I guess you could say some mixed results there. But again, the good thing came in that the PPI showed positivity here. If you guys don't know, the indicators actually came in looking pretty damn good. Where is let's see here. I think it was right here. Where'd it go? I had it up here. I don't know where it went. Dang it. But it's okay. So again, the results came in very nicely. I think I posted on my X account, actually. That's where it was. I posted the results on my X of what the PPI was. Tomorrow we have the CPI, which is the consumer price index. Today we had the producer price index. So big difference between the two here. And I think I actually put it right here. Yeah, so here's the results right here. So you can see the actual is 3.5. They forecasted 3.8. So we actually came below that. We stayed where we were at with the 3.5. So again, that's why the markets reacted the way they reacted. I think a lot of the reasons why XRP is reacting the way they're reacting is because of the hearing tomorrow with the lawsuit. So I do want to put out some words of caution here that, this whole thing tomorrow could be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. People are excited about the lawsuit coming up here. People are excited for where it's going to go. Again, trade with caution on this kind of stuff, because you could see right here that although XRP is climbing and the rest of the markets are climbing, this is the only one that's really breaking out right now. So again, just sort of hedge on the side of caution. If you're out there, there is risk involved. So please be please be watching where you guys are putting this stuff. You can see that we actually filled every single one of the fair value gaps that are out here right now. So the next level that's coming down on at least the 12-hour, the 4-hour, we've continued to build out of this too. So the question is where are we going to fall to next? As you can see, the next level of fair value gap is sitting around a 233 marker. So we'll have to sort of see how this plays out. There's another one right here forming at the 250 marker, which is kind of crazy. At 250 is now a fair value gap right here at the top of the 382 level. So again, this is now in sell territory. So when you look at the fibs right here, when it gets into the yellow right here, this is sell opportunities for people. So just realize that everyone's looking at the same chart here. And so don't be surprised if this were to have a dip back into it, maybe down to 250 where this fair value gap is, or maybe even down to a 230 where this gap is. But this will be probably a take profit area for a lot of people that are staring at this graph right here. So just want to put those out there. Again, I hope it continues to rise. I hope that we continue to rise into inauguration and we do hit all-time highs, which again is the title of my thumbnail here. I do think that inauguration can actually take us to the next level that we wanted to with XRP. I think we could finally break through that $3 range, bust through that wall, and continue on up and hopefully create new levels. That's kind of what I'm anticipating. That's kind of what I want. Again, I don't know if that's going to happen, but I think that's kind of what I'm going to talk into existence here, because I think that that's, again, if you want it to be there, why would you not want to talk about it being there? So yeah, it's definitely exciting there. And I see that we have some more, and I'm missing some of your guys' comments, guys. I'm going to try to get to, we got a Shib Army in the house here giving 20 gifted memberships to the A team. If Shib gave you a membership, please say thank you to Shib Army. And yeah, I just want to give you a shout out, man. Appreciate all the support and love for the channel. You've always shown it, man. And you know, I did see that you quoted on my thing saying something about Treat. Treat does launch today. I don't know exactly when. I haven't really followed it, but yeah, we did talk about it in Discord yesterday. So very, very interesting that that's coming out right now. Again, Shib gifted another. That was 20 memberships for Shib Army right there, and he gifted another 10 memberships. So again, if Shib Army gifted you a membership, please say thank you. And you guys are awesome, man. Shib, dude, thank you so much, man. Shib Army. Appreciate all the support, man. We are continually building the A team stronger and stronger every day, and I couldn't be more appreciative of it. So, yeah, we're still breaking out right now. Look at the 6-7. We're continuing to climb up here. 6-7, guys. Gosh, we actually might tap into. There's nothing really holding this back right now. Our 4 hours looking really good on the RSI. We haven't even peaked out on the RSI yet for the 4 hour. The 12 hours lining up perfectly. Look at that, dude. We haven't even got to the 80 on the 12 hour. The day chart's looking actually pretty damn good too. We just breached over the 80. We still have some room to grow. I mean, I don't know, guys. XRP is looking pretty damn good right now. Unless, you know, like I said, unless something comes up. Like, again, I'm not jumping in. This is green candles. You guys know my rules. I'm not. This is not an area where I'd be buying right now. But again, I'm not you. You have to decide what's best for you. We've been obviously holding for a while here, but you can see there's been a nice formed fair value gap here. So if you're looking for a pullback here, it's going to be anywhere from the 246 to roughly the 237. And then down here, you can see that we are still back at the 225, which is still in play. It's not that far off. 225 is still not that far, about 15%, but that's a pretty big drop in the market. So we'll see how this plays off. Is this a buy the rumor, sell the news for the hearing tomorrow? That's going to be interesting to see. Billion Right, thanks so much for the $5, dude. Everyone make sure you like it. Yeah, dude, thank you so much, man. Yeah, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe. We come on daily at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to talk about crypto, to talk about XRP, to talk about HBAR, a lot of other things. So CPI going to come in high. Is CPI going to cause higher magnitude movement? If the CPI data, I put out a video yesterday, and I said in there that, you know, it's all based off the data that comes out here. If the PPI data came back negative today, we would not have what we're having today. That would not happen. The same with the CPI data, the consumer price index here, which again is all about inflation. If we're continuing to see inflation go where it's supposed to go, you know, we hope that it's going down. You know, we hope that it's going downward. And we could see right here that they do have projections here for the CPI data. Where is their inflation? They're forecasting a 2.9. Previous was a 2.7. So they actually gave a pretty decent, that's the inflation. And then the core, they're actually saying 3.3. So again, if these come in hotter than they're supposed to, we'll probably have a little decline. But the PPI data came in pretty good. So I could kind of assume that the core will come in pretty good as well. On top of that, on Thursday and Friday, we have the building index too, which tells us a lot about where we're going in the future with the builds, house building, you know, all that kind of stuff. And so You know, if that shows negative that we are still in this kind of this housing bubble, that could play a factor into this too. But dude, we might hit 270, guys. We might hit 270 on stream at this rate. So again, thanks so much for the donation, Billion. Right, appreciate that a ton, man. And again, I'm scrolling down, dude. Wow, you get a membership and you get a membership. I like that, right? You know, the SEC is going to appeal, right? They're probably going to appeal, but it doesn't matter because, you know, in literally 6 days, the Trump administration comes in and they're going to probably throw it all out. So that's my anticipation of it. And it's funny, there was a video today with Gary Gensler. You can see this. I don't know if you guys watched this, but he actually is speaking as much as you want to say it's negative. He's actually kind of speaking positively of Bitcoin in there. He's actually, it's kind of a different tone, and I think it's because he's leaving office. He's probably going to own Bitcoin. I actually realized that memes are good as a hobby, and hopefully they stay around through 2028. They could be, they're okay. You know what I mean? They can definitely get you wrecked. Let's see here. Let's go here. When crypto laws come out in April, meme coins will be banned. You know, I don't know if they will, because again, if they're looked at as a commodity, it's a different ballgame. You know what I mean? If we're looking at meme coins as a commodity, I don't think they'll be banned. So it all depends on how they want to look at it. Hey, Austin, if it goes up, what's the next level to buy? Yeah, it's going to be probably, I mean, we're sitting here, you know, again, we're actually opening up more fair value gaps here as the day goes on. You know, we go back to the 4-hour here, we're going to create more gaps. So yeah, 250, and the next level after that is literally 230 to 230, 233 to 230 is the next level that needs to be filled right there. So yeah, those are probably your pullbacks. If you're looking at it, again, pulling back into the buy zones are okay. We want to pull back into a buy zone, again, and create another level. It doesn't mean it has to come all the way back down to these levels, but I mean, we definitely want to come back down to another opportunity or another buy level, which could happen, right? I mean, again, it's not going to be green forever. It's going to come back. That's, again, we're trying to find the retracement on this to be able to enter back in at a decent price. So again, don't get FOMO here. Don't think you're missing out. You know, these things do have pullbacks. You know, now it's just a matter of trying to find when that pullback will happen. So Diablo, good morning to you, man. I sold my accident messaging in my phone at 253. I'm so mad. Good thing I have some XRP stored. Yeah. Okay. So speaking of that, I just want to make sure it's very clear out there for everyone. And I probably couldn't say this enough, is that it's super important if you're getting into crypto or you're new to crypto to just establish a long-term bag. Like I do the Michael Saylor thing, you know what I mean? Sometimes you're going to buy and it's going to dip on you and you're going to have to endure through the dips and it's going to come back, right? That's why we buy top tier cryptos, because we do anticipate that they're going to come back at a steady price. You know, I can't speak the same for any meme coins or any of the other cryptos that are out there. But again, we're talking about XRP, HBAR, XLM, all these top tier cryptos. Sometimes you have to buy at certain levels that might seem high to just start accumulating a bag. You know, every time Michael Saylor buys Bitcoin, he buys at the top of that cycle for some apparent reason. I mean, you go back and look at that chart. I made a video on it yesterday talking about that. And for some reason he does it, but he just continues to accumulate a bag. And so for me, like, a lot of us have done that already. So when it comes to these swing trades, like, you know, again, if no one got in here at this, you know, 230 level or this last 225 level here and is riding this up, you know, and you miss this opportunity here, because, like, again, I missed this opportunity. I was gone all weekend. I was, you know, doing soccer all weekend, you know, had opportunities to jump in here. I didn't, because I had a lot of things going on. And so again, you miss these opportunities. But the good thing is you have a long-term bag that you can fall back on, and you feel that you're still, you know, you didn't miss out on any rally or any pump or anything like that. And I guess that's the only thing I can reiterate the most, is just accumulate a bag if you're new, and then work it, then focus on doing some day trades and things like that as a hobby or some fun on the side. That's, again, I had to work my way up to doing that as well. So Matthew Allen, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. Appreciate that a ton. You know, welcome to the A team. And yeah, thank you very, very much, man. This channel is where bros are in denial or straight up drunk. Repeat after me. XRP will never hit 1,000. I never said it would, Jason. I never said it would hit 1,000. I'm not looking. I mean, yeah, long term, if it hits, great. I'm looking for the next levels to where we can actually make good profits. Hello, good morning. How is everyone doing? What's up, Rico? Dude, your positive vibes are off the charts. Speak it into existence. That's what I'm talking. Yeah, let's just speak it into existence. You know what I mean? Man, I'm so far behind. You guys are going off on the chat right now. Gosh, if I missed some of you guys' comments, I'm sorry, dude. Michaela, what's going on, dude? I'm freaking out. I need this dip bad. I get it. I get it. Are you going to cover Hedera? Yes, we'll definitely cover Hedera. So, as we see that this is going up to 269, I want to see if this breaks. We just reached 269 here. Dip back down. We can see that there's probably some pretty big buy walls here at the levels. Hey, Queef, thanks so much for the $5, dude. The voice chat last night was amazing. Had know a few of you on a different level. Hope all members join. Great community. I appreciate that, Queef. It was a great, like I said, Discord's been awesome. So yeah, thanks so much for the $5, bro. And yeah, I couldn't be happier with where we're at on the Discord side of it, and just the big welcoming community. So yeah, thank you very, very much, man. Seiko, what's up, buddy? Tim Shea, we got the Mayor of Crypto in the house here too. Good to see you, Tim. Melodis, thanks so much for the $2, dude. Are there any sell walls coming? Yeah, there probably are some sell walls. We can look at the depth chart real quick before we jump into Hedera here. I do want to show some other stuff here. 69, we just hit 69 again. So let's actually jump over here into the depth charts. As you guys know, there's the depth chart right here, so you can actually see. I mean, look at this, guys. Look at this, dude. This is crazy. Look how flat this has become. Look how flat this has become. Look at the sell wall right here. 270 is a giant sell wall right here. We're not a giant sell wall. We're talking in the hundreds of thousands, but I mean it's a pretty good sell wall right here at 270 is roughly about a $500,000. Then we get up to here, we're roughly almost into, yeah, that's pretty high, almost 2 million right there between there and there. I mean, we're talking almost $2 million. So yeah, pretty big right there. And then 270, look at that, guys. Geez, 270, we're up to almost 1.75 million. So yeah, there's definitely some sell walls coming up here, but they're not that big. I don't feel like they're as big as they used to be. You can see that that's a positive thing. But yeah, you definitely have some sells. You can see that there's a bigger wall of sells versus buys, but it's not as big as I actually thought it was going to be. So we have to pull this back. We'll see. We can see a lot of the sells back over here. A lot of the buys. Still, look at that. Look at the buys. A lot of people here have buys at the 235 level now. We have a lot of buys here at the 220 level. So 220 and 235, if we go back and look, 225 is still in play for the fair value. We got 233 to 234 is in another one, and then right up here at the 250 marker. So yeah, you can see that people put these orders in, and people are still, they still have their 225 orders in, man. And that one day it might hit. So we'll see. Thanks so much for the $2. Killa coming in hot, gifting 5 memberships to the A team. Thank you, Killa, for gifting those memberships. If Killa gifted you a membership, please say thank you to Killer. And thank you so much, man, for all your support. I was trying to back out of joining it too. I ended up talking more than I thought I would. It's all good, Intrigue. Appreciate all your advice too with the soccer stuff. So let's see here. Anything else likely to pump on the 20th? I think a lot of crypto is going to do well on the 20th. I think a lot of things are consolidating. I mean, even yesterday I was talking, guys, about Chainlink, right? About the opportunities here at Chainlink. And people actually came in and bought this dip yesterday when we were live on stream. And this thing has actually fared out very, very well. I think Chainlink is looking pretty good. I told you guys I was going to follow that one. I think that H-bar has consolidated. Look at this, dude. We've been trading sideways between literally, I'm not even kidding you, from the 0.5 to the 618 all the way down, anywhere in between here, and been doing pretty well. And this thing hasn't had a breakout yet. We haven't had a breakout. This is not really a breakout. I mean, you could say that this is a breakout, I guess, if you wanted to at 32. But we're looking for something like up here into the 37s, into the 39s. We're looking to break past this 3-3 level right here. And again, when you pull this back and actually sort of follow where we've always had it before, we're still in a buy zone for, oops, I'm in the wrong zone right here. No, I think it was down here. I got to go back and look where I set this. I think it was right there. Maybe it was right here. I think it was right here. I'm gonna have to go back and look where I set this. I took this off on accident. But yeah, even if you look back at the zones, and you could change this however you want, right? You could move this wherever you want to tell you whatever chart you want to look at. But this is technically still a buy zone. I mean, it's still got an area up here to fill at 31 for a fair value gap on the H-bar side. So there's a lot of positivity with Hedera right now. I mean, I think that we're in a really good zone. It's been trading sideways since, no joke, since December 9th. I mean, we're well over a month of trading sideways. So yeah, Hedera has a good opportunity. XLM, coming back and it's still looking pretty good. I mean, it came down pretty hot, built back up, and now it's sideways again. So, it's just a matter of how you want to view these, but there's just opportunities in a lot of this. When it comes to Chainlink took a massive spill, and now they're going to have to build back out of this. And again, these are just good opportunities here at this dip. I mean, if this comes back, we're talking about a 70% return from where that's at. So, there's a lot of cryptos out there. Again, to cover them all is really, really hard. But yeah, you're trying to now find, when these things pump up, you're trying to find pullbacks of where you're going to go. And HBAR, again, has an opportunity to pull back. Like I said, we can go back and look at the fair value gap. HBAR doesn't really show a ton of fair value gaps on the charts. It's kind of harder to see. Even the 12-hour doesn't really have one to fall back on, except down here at the 22 level. The day chart definitely doesn't have a whole lot here. But if you go to the 4-hour chart, you can see that there's one little tiny area right here that I'll show you. It's at the 27. Look at that little tiny fair value gap at 27. So, can it come back all the way to the 27? I don't know. But that is one little tiny sliver right there. But this, anything in between here, it shows you that this has been very positive trading in between here, undecided for the markets. But when it does break out, it's going to break out pretty nicely. It's smart to take some profits. Yeah. I mean, it's up to you on how you want to look at it. You know what I mean? Like I said, when it comes to these things, I like to trail my stops. Just in case this thing were to continue up and didn't hit my levels. So I could be in there for anywhere from, 2 days to 7 days. It all depends. If we keep rising and keep looking good, we'll just continue to ride it out. So Craig, thanks so much for gifting 5 memberships to the A team. If Craig gifted you a membership, please say thank you to Craig and welcome to the A team, those 5 new members. Probably because smash that like button. Decrypto, thank you so much, man. Rating memberships, it definitely is, dude. I think you started that one for sure. Looking forward to new members coming in on the hot day. Yeah, we got a lot of new members coming in to Discord. I think we've added roughly, let me see over here. Yeah, we're almost up to 400 verified members, which is pretty awesome. 400 verified members is pretty cool. I don't think memes will be banned. Yeah, I don't think memes are going to get banned either. Yeah, that sell. Yeah, I mean, hey, at least hopefully you sold for profit. That's all I care about. You know what I mean? First thing I learned, no FOMO, then stash a bag. Yes, hopium days. That's exactly what it is. Appreciate you, Seiko, dude. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much, man. Austin Bull sharing tomorrow. I don't think that there's going to be anything that comes negatively from it. They're going to go, like they said, they came out, they put out an agenda. It was like a month ago. I think they put out an agenda saying that they were basically going to come out. They're not presenting any new information. They're not presenting any new evidence, nothing. They're just going to go in front of 3 judges and they're going to have 15 minutes to argue or debate, basically present their case to these 3 judges. Again, all the facts are in front of them already. And that's really what it is. And so I don't think that it's going to be as crazy as everyone thinks it's going to be in terms of like negative press. But, maybe something comes of it that I'm not aware of. I don't know, that we're not aware of. Again, and the courts came out and allowed for documents to be sealed on behalf of Ripple. So, there's documents out there that don't even have to be released now. So that's a positive thing too, is that they're not even going to be able to release those. So yeah, that's kind of a cool thing too. Understand the accidents I've done on Robinhood. Yeah, Robinhood can be a little finicky. $5.89 in play. $5.89 definitely in play right now. 2K this morning. Heck yeah, Ashton up 2K this morning. That's awesome. Dude, Seiko, thanks so much for gifting memberships to the A team. Seiko, appreciate that, man. If Seiko gifted you a membership, please say thank you to Seiko. Again, really, really appreciate that, buddy. Always holding it down for the A team, man. Intrigue coming in hot with the $2, dude. Shout out to Dr. GJ, the man, the myth, the legend. Yeah, as you guys know, my father joined the Discord yesterday for the first time and came into the chat and, basically, answered any question that people have in regards to tax, whatever it is. And so, yeah, that was cool that he showed up in there. And yeah, I appreciate that $2, man. But he'll be in there a lot more, I think. I think now that he finally got his feet wet with Discord, he's not really, Discord oriented. So it can be a little awkward. So he came in, I think he's figuring it out. So thanks so much again for the $2 there, Intrigue. I'm scrolling pretty fast, dude. I'm pretty far behind. I'm almost what 7 minutes behind on the chat right now. That's how crazy it is. Correct distortion, dude. Think XRP will hit 270 today. It almost just did, man. It almost just did right there. I'll say that I think it did hit 270 and bounced off of it. 26998, I think is where it was. We could actually zoom in on that a little bit. Let's see. See if it actually hit. Yeah, it probably almost hit it today. It probably hit it and bounced off of it. I'd say 270 got hit, but there's a pretty big sell wall right there at 270. We saw that on the chart right here. If we go back and look at the depth chart, that 270, look at this wall right here. That wall is pretty big, right? 270 right there. This is a 226. This is 68. They're actually selling before 270 is way back over here. Look, that's a small wall, but this 6.8 level is really hard to get by. Look at that sell wall. Almost roughly $5 million in sells on the 6.8 level. Again, this will be a big profit-taking scenario right here because again, we are in this is profit-taking territory. Anywhere from the 382 to the 0 is a profit-taking area for the Fibonacci. So when we're trying to find retracements, we know that this is a sell zone, hot sell zone here. So the next thing is where are we going to retrace back to in price to be able to swoop in and get an actual good trade? That's kind of what we're waiting for now. So that's what we're looking for, is a retracement back into these zones to buy it. Whoa, excuse me. Shannon, dude, thank you so much, Shannon, for the $10, bro. Longest 18 member, always coming in strong, man. Appreciate you for holding it down with the $10 there, bro. Thank you so much. Good to see you, bud. What's a fair value gap? Its fair value gap is just basically where a gap gets left in the market. So when it goes on a massive rally, there's a gap left in the market. And when I say there's a gap left, that gap needs to actually get filled at some point, or basically at some point in the process of moving up, it's going to pull back and fill these gaps. Usually, whether that's on the other side of the bull market or now. Depends on what it is, but usually the market is a magnet and they pull back and they will fill the gaps that are left in the market. That's kind of what happens here. That's why we have pullbacks, because these gaps get left in the market and it tends to pull back to these gaps. Again, I didn't create this. Someone else way smarter than me created these fair value gap and where these actual numbers fall in line. So you can see right here that we went up so hot right here that we left a gap in the market at 250, meaning that this should come down. Most likely, we've seen it more likely than not. This will come down to some degree and probably hit 250 again, and it will fill this gap that was left in the market. Again, there's another gap right here that hasn't been filled left in the market, and it's sitting here at 232, which you can see right here at the very bottom. So, this could come back down, hit this 232, fall out right here. But you can see we have really, really good support here at 236. I mean, a lot of support at 236 right now. We are hitting definitely a massive amount of resistance up here at the 267, 268, which again, you can see based off this depth chart. There's a lot of resistance up here. A lot of sells. A lot of people are taking profits. So this could come back down. People could be putting in shorts right now in anticipation of tomorrow's event. Again, tomorrow is definitely going to be a very interesting day for XRP. And I can't wait to sort of see how it is. It will be it's highly volatile right now, and it will probably continue to be highly volatile into tomorrow. So just be prepared. If you put money in it now for any of your plays, you could be leveraged out. You know what I mean? So just be prepared. If prices triple or more, XRP might break banks. Yeah, it very could. Yeah. Dude, I'm so excited, especially for XRP and everything it has been doing. Yeah, it definitely has. And again, XRP has been super resilient through what we've seen. I mean, even with look at Bitcoin, dude. Bitcoin's been on a descent, dude. Bitcoin's been descending. We actually been going down. Look at that. We had a high, we came down, created a low, created a lower high to a lower low, right? So this is actually a descending channel now. Now the question is, can we break out of that? You can see they left a massive gap here yesterday at this 93 level. So will we have some pullback here to fill this gap before Inauguration Day? Maybe. I don't know. We're already seeing that the 4 hours overpurchased. We're working our way up here on the we could already see that last time we passed this level, which was back in December, we came back down. Every time we seem to have one of these, we have a half. We go up, we have a half, go up, we have a half. So I can see this probably coming back around here in the next couple days, at least in the next 24 to 48 hours. Day chart's already at the bottom here. So again, this could probably stumble go up, go down before Inauguration Day. So again, that's kind of what I want. Again, that's selfishly what I want. But history has not repeated itself so far, because as you can see right now on the weekly, we're actually seeing that this is in the green. Typically we said 2 weeks of green, 2 weeks of red is the history of what Bitcoin has shown going into Inauguration Day. And right now, we're actually seeing that it's the second week of January is in the green, which would be a break from what history has shown us over the last, what is that, 8 years. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out in the next week. In the next, we have what, 6 days? Not even 6 days. We have 5 days. 5 days for the week to be over. So yeah, we'll see how that all plays out. Bit Finesse, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. You're officially now a member, and I appreciate that so much, man. Welcome, welcome. Watching the charts today is fun. Yeah, these are the days that you gotta love the days like today. So, $3 for the market to close. $3 by market close. Let's roll, dude. If it gets $3 by market close, man, that would be fantastic. But so you can see right here. I mean, we pulled in on the weekly here. So this is where we were talking about, like, where the weekly charts are. So eventually these things could come down. This is where we're getting that 215 range right here of filling this gap. But again, this could still rise and create more gaps in the market. Doesn't mean it has to come down and fill this. We're just saying eventually it could. These gaps could be left open for a really, really long time, years. But again, when you're looking at day trading, you try to, find these gaps that you can buy into. And that's kind of where they're at right now. So when you're looking on a day scale right here, this actually doesn't look as bad. Like 225 doesn't look unrealistic still when you look at the day chart. So again, it doesn't, even if you put I put a buy order in here for $10,000 at 225. You guys knew that. I've told you guys that. I said 225 was my next buy zone. Again, after we ran this up, you buy it, you come back down. This was your last dip. I missed this 225. This last 225 I missed. But I said I expect this to come down to 225 again. That's kind of where I was at. And it's good till canceled. You know what I mean? Like, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. You know what I mean? We move on to the next one here. You can see the next fair value gap right here, which got a little bit filled with this one, is still sitting here around the 247 to the 237. So if you're looking to enter, like, that could be a good one. And then down here into the 230 to 225 is another good one. So yeah, it's really up to you on how you want to trade your, where you want to put your positions. I think it'll go back down to 255 at least this week. Well, yeah, we'll see. I mean, that's kind of what we'd want this to actually come back down. Back here into the 240s would be nice. I know people don't want to hear that, but I mean, that would be nice. It creates buying opportunities in anticipation for Inauguration Day. Just sold a decent amount of XRP. Where do you recommend to set a buy limit? I got to get back in the game. Probably, like I said, Randy, it could be honestly anywhere from 240 down to 225 still. I mean, that's a pretty big window, but I mean, you got to figure out what's going to be best for you and your scenario. I guess I'm gonna have to join Discord. I want to ask, yeah, dude, I'm surprised you haven't joined at all, man. I'll be honest. I got into crypto early November and I saw all the info, and I'd be up so much, made so many. It's okay, McKay. We all make mistakes, man. I still make mistakes today. So yeah, I trust me, I am not perfect, man. Like I said, I missed a couple swing trades this weekend with everything going on. It happens. I'm not perfect, and I never will claim to be. I don't hit all my trades, and I never will claim that I do. So, we all make mistakes. We all sell when we shouldn't sell, and we all buy when we shouldn't buy. It happens sometimes. That's the life of trading. James Jones, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. You're officially now a member of the channel. Thank you very much, and welcome. Charles, thanks so much for the £5, dude. How do you think crypto markets will be this week? Also, can you check Tima? You got the Victus Capital investing $2 million. I appreciate you guys. You guys are very determined. I love it, dude. Thank you so much for the donation to the channel. And the crypto market this week is looking fantastic, and it should carry over into any project that's out there. Any positivity in the cryptocurrency world helps out any project that's out there. And so again, thank you so much for the £5. Paradise Garden, what's going on, dude? Good to see you. I'm sure somebody bought a slice of pizza with 28 cents XRP. Probably did. Rami, thanks so much. Rami Cami, thanks so much for the $5, dude. Hi, bro. What's a good entry point now for XRP? I think I was just talking about that, so I'm a little behind on the chat there, but yeah, that's kind of where I would be if I was looking at trying to create some re-entries into this area. That's kind of where I would look at for XRP. definitely that XRP has definitely left open some windows here of opportunity. Again, on the 12-hour, it's still looking like 25. I like to zoom out further, so that's kind of where my 25 has sat. The 225 is still in play for me personally. Whether it happens, I don't know, but it's still there. And then we have this 250 marker, and right here at the 232 marker, and then we go down to the 225. So those are kind of the areas that have been left in the market that could be filled. So correct distortion. Thanks so much for the $2, dude. Where do you see Dogecoin in 2025? It's probably going to do well. I mean, I think that Doge will probably do well. I think Elon has supported it long enough, believes in it for certain things, and I think just him alone is the utility that is needed to keep it relevant. And so I don't know where it's going to go, but I mean, if it hits above $1, I'd be super happy for everyone for sure. So buy order at 240, would that make sense? Based off this right now, I mean, 240, I mean, yeah, if you want to split the fair value gaps, I like to be a little aggressive with it. You know what I mean? Try to get the best out of it. So, 240, it could blow through 240 here because that's the whole, I mean, there's a big gap between 245 and 235. So it could blow through that, even though there's a lot of good support here at 240. So it could bounce around here, right? So this 240 level, what you're seeing right here, this is a good level of support. So yeah, I mean, 240 is not, I mean, if that's what you feel is good, then yeah, it could be good right there. But it could come past 240, hit this, and then bounce back up, right? That's usually what happens. Usually we'll come back, a wick will come down, hit somewhere here in the 233, 232, which is why you should be like, you can see like right here, right? Even though this thing stayed up around 232 throughout this whole area right here, these wicks come down and hit these 221, 224. This wick came down and hit the 224, 223, even though it bounced back up and sat around the 230. So again, if you're sitting at 240, yeah, 240 was probably a good buy, but again, you're trying to get the biggest bang for your buck, and you can see that this bounced off this 232 level twice. So again, if you're looking for entry, that's kind of where that's at. What's up, Justin Saylor? You got a short in at 267. Let's see. Okay, man, you got that. You're shorting it now. Yeah, people will. People will. Let's see. 6772. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, it's bouncing back up to 68. I don't know if I'll take profits, but I'm confident. How confident are you that we'll hit that 250 again? Wow. I mean, I can't sit here and say for certain, but I mean, like the indicators are saying, I mean, right now we're already up on the 4-hour, which means that we probably could hit the top up here in the next, I don't know, for 12, probably 16 hours. You could probably hit this. The 12 hours already showing that we are on our way up, but usually we bounce back off of this level. So, I mean, we're almost there. The day chart's coming back down. We can see that we're already over purchased on the day chart as of right now. It's starting to turn a little bit. Let me get your comment out of the way. You can see right here on the RSI. So I don't know, man. Can't sit there. I'll never say I'm for certain, but I mean the numbers are telling us that the indicators are telling us that again we're going to have probably some pullback. I don't know if it's today, tomorrow, or the next day. It could take a week before we have a pullback, but doesn't mean that's in that. But again, that's where you set your sell orders. If it takes a week to fill your order, it takes a week to fill your order. Sometimes it could take 2 weeks to fill your order, but the good thing is when it does, you know that you got probably a good price. So that's kind of what you're trying to do here, especially in a bull market. If you're in a bear market, it's a different ballgame. Can you check ADA? It's also pumping. Is ADA pumping for you guys? Are all the people out there for ADA pumping? Yeah, above $1, dude. Congrats to anyone that got over here. Anyone got into this? Look at that. See that this filled that fair value gap. I think we actually talked about this 80-cent mark fair value gap at one point. But look at that, dude. This thing hovered around this gap. This thing filled that gap right there. Now it's probably going to push up here to the dollar. Hopefully it goes back up here to the $3, $4 range and fills up this gap again. That would be nice to see. So we'll see if that can actually get done here in the next couple hours. Code Core, what's up, buddy? Old school hip hop. I joined and can't see anything on the Discord. Connected my YouTube Discord already. Yeah, you got to hit that tap here link. Got to go down, accept the rules, James. Once you accept the rules, you can click on the emojis and enter into the Discord. Brad already tweeted. Gary, very dismissive. Have to wait till Monday. Yeah, so there was we could play this real quick. This is I don't know if you guys watched this interview here. I think it's pretty funny. you can see that Gary, he's kind of squirmish with it, but he doesn't say that it's a security. He comes out and actually says it's just a highly volatile asset. And when he says asset, that means that he's basically saying that he's approving it. To me, that's kind of what he's saying to me. So let me stop sharing the screen here and present. I got to share a tab. Unfortunately, it doesn't allow me to do. Where's it at? All right, where are you at, man? There we go. All right. So now hopefully you guys can hear the news. You can hear the sound of it.
What you think is going to happen, or whether your thinking has evolved. It almost sounded like you wanted to separate Bitcoin from the rest of the industry, and I'm wondering whether you're actually warming to the idea of at least Bitcoin, and whether again people are tweeting you that I said you either stood in the way of an extraordinary industry or were utterly unable to prevent a massive bubble. What do you think the future holds? Do you have a feeling on which it is? Do you think Bitcoin has inherent value and is a store of value? Or do you feel that when we look back on it 10, 15, 20 years from now, it's going to be something from the 18th century with tulips? Whenever.
Joe, it's hard to predict. I really do like you, because I know that you think I'm going to out you think negatively on many of these altcoins. You, Joe, but
right.
in terms of Bitcoin, we at the SEC have never said it's a security.
Well,
I have not.
What do you think? You taught at MIT. I think you know. I think you got to have some kind of feeling. You've read the books, Bitcoin Standard.
Yeah. I think that Bitcoin is a highly speculative, volatile asset. But with 7 billion people around the globe, 7 billion people want to trade it, just like we do have gold for 10,000 years. We have Bitcoin. It might be something else in the future as well. Right. These other thousands of projects need to show their use case and show that they actually have fundamentals underlying them, or they won't persist, Joe.
Oh my God, you own Bitcoin.
That's where the public. That's why the public needs disclosure.
That's what it's.
I don't.
You love
I've
it.
never owned.
You love.
I've never.
You love it. You
I've
don't
never,
like those other coins.
I've never owned any of these, and I've been consistent for.
Oh, dude, I love it, man. I love it. He's totally just pushing them, but that's the kind of stuff I love, dude. He's obviously pushing him to do, to talk about this, and I think let me stop sharing my screen here, and let me go back to sharing my entire screen. It's just funny to me. I think. It just kills me to think that Gary's out here trying to backpedal himself out of that, and just cracks me up because he probably does own Bitcoin. He probably does, and now he's saying it's a highly speculative asset. He's never really said that before, so it's just funny how the tune has changed now that he's on his way out. So I get a kick out of that kind of stuff. So yeah, I want to say thank you to Brandon. Thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. Appreciate you, man. Welcome to the A team. We got Bo again. Thank you so much for becoming part of the A team as well. Appreciate that. Selmo coming in hot, gifting 10 memberships to the A team. Selmo Fudd, dude, thank you so much for all your support, and thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. If Selmo gifted you a membership, please say thank you to him, and welcome to the A team. And then we have Andrew coming in here hot with 20 gifted memberships, dude. Insane gift memberships today on this lovely day that we have here. Appreciate you, Andrew, for gifting those memberships. You've been a huge supporter of the channel with the gifts as well. So please say thank you to Andrew. And yeah, thank you very, very much, man. I appreciate that a ton, all of you. Let's see here. I think I have something open here I gotta get rid of here. I got too many things open I gotta close out here. All right, there we go. Because I'm glitching. I feel like I'm glitching. So, damn, I got sick and burned from the got birthday gift from my. Oh my gosh, Justin, 1,500 people watching is crazy. Good job, Austin. Oh, Vincenzo, yeah, no, thank you so much, man. Yeah, we got roughly about 1,504 people watching right now. Appreciate everyone being here watching. 172 on X. Didn't forget about you guys. So thank you very much for you guys watching over there as well. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Appreciate that. Push it up in the algorithm for me, which would be awesome. What's up, D5? If we hit that psychological $4 range, do you have an area of interest to the downside? It's a good question. I think until it gets there, again, I think you have to evaluate it on a daily. I mean, to sit there and say that it's going to hit a level when it hasn't quite got to $4 would be unfair, right? I think you have to sort of see it play out, and we're seeing it play out in real time right now, which again gives us a really good opportunity to see where our levels are. You can see that this fair value gap right here did get actually filled here at this 225, and so it might not ever come back down to this 225 level again. This could have been the fill, which is at the 225 that we talked about for a long time. This could now disappear and go away, and our next level is back up here, sitting here at this 250 to probably 240 range, maybe. That could be the next level, which again, you want to create new levels to this. So anyone that, we got to, again, I can't be upset that, I made good money on these trades right here were great money. We made good money on these trades. So, I don't care now. I look back, that's in the past now. Let's look for the next fair value gap to buy in on so that we could play this next fair value gap and get another trade. That's kind of the level of where we're going here. Again, separate from where if you're trying to establish a bag, you should honestly be trying to accumulate a bag. That's just period. Regardless of what's going on here, day trading is going to just get you upset because you'll miss out on opportunities. That's all. What's your thoughts on Private Haven? I don't know if I know anything about it, dude. I don't know if I know anything about that one. What's up, Matty B? Good to see you, buddy. Dude, getting killed in Ondo. I'm down like 30K. Yeah, again, I'm not here to dog Ondo. Like I said, I think they probably have a lot of good things going for them. But I wouldn't say I tried to like warn people, but I was just saying that I tried to, express my concerns with where Ondo is and where it was and where I thought it was going to go. And still we have 4 days until their tokens unlock. And so again, Ondo is the only thing in the red right now. Out of a sea of green, Ondo and Sui are the only ones still in the red. So this will be interesting to see how Ondo plays out with their tokens unlocking. But that should be, that was a highly anticipated deal. Jazz, thanks so much for the $5, dude. All I do is watch you, just showing you some love. We really appreciate your content. Oh, Jazz, thanks so much, man. I appreciate the $5, man. And thanks for watching, man. Even as a silent viewer, I appreciate it a ton, dude. And yeah, thank you. Thank you very, very much, man. Gary's brothers, sisters. Oh my gosh. If we put a large 150x order in to fill the gap at 232, the fair value gap would be an algorithm be more likely to fill it. Probably. Yeah. I could say that. Yeah. If you put that big of an order in there, it could be something that we want we want the number to come down to it. So it's people that are selling, and we know that there's, those are the levels of where they go back. The magnets pull you back to these things. It's kind of just how it's always been. Buy the rumor, sell the news while waiting for the news tomorrow. Absolutely. Oh my God, I missed the chat. My bad. I want to know what indicator is the one in the yellow and blue. This one right here. This is your, this is right here. Again, you can take a screenshot of my favorites right here, but it's the visible range volume profile. Visible range volume profile. It gives you your volumes and your level. These help build your supports and your resistance levels. Kind of disappointed we didn't have to see the January 4th year 20 to 30% correction. Hey man, it still can happen. You never know, man. Markets are finicky, man. Markets are finicky. History tends to repeat itself. This could be the first time it doesn't. I would agree. It would be the first time that it doesn't in 8 years. So, yeah, I was hoping for maybe a little bit of a bigger dip too, but it doesn't mean that it. I'm excited either way. Would you rather own a part of the 100 billion tulips or the 21 million acres of land? I'm probably going to do the land. Yeah, definitely the land. Bull flag needs to fill out, then come down, fall apart. Yeah, this we definitely had a bull flag here. We're having a breakout from the bull flag, as you guys know. We had a bull flag pending right here, breakout, right? So now we created another high to a higher low, right? So we broke out, we created another high to a higher low, to a higher high, to a higher low. Like that's a breakout. That's when we've literally confirmed breakout. Like now we have two peaks. So this should be, we'll see what the next levels are going to be here. This would be basically a confirmed breakout right now. This is the bull flag we had post bull flag. Now we're having a potential breakout. Now, if we actually exceed, we go past this cycle's 290. We have, that's basically confirmation of a full breakout right there. So that's kind of where we're at. But we do want to create lower low. So the next one, like I said, you're going to come back down and you want to create another low. You just want to create a higher low. You don't want to create a lower low. And the good thing here is we've never created a lower low than what we hit right here. So we came down, we hit a lower low. We hit a low here, but then we built back out. So again, if we could probably even do some math if we wanted to. We could probably say, okay, so what is 10%? So yeah, we're right at 247. I mean, right around that 10% between the bottom and the top is, anywhere from right in that fair value gap, anywhere from 230 to 247. I mean, that's a big gap right there, but that's kind of what it is. XLM 180, 220, maybe. Yeah, maybe XLM's, still looking pretty good. Sitting here at the 43, the level to buy, we had these levels down here that we bought at 232. The next level was 40 cents. So people bought in on this 40 cents, and this thing has actually done very, very well, even at the 40-cent marker. So that's the levels that we put for XLM. And so anyone that got in right there is probably sitting pretty on the XLM side. 4 coins, 2 are Ondo and Sui. Oh, yeah, those are the 2 red ones. Thankfully, you're diversified. Sup, Austin? Can you take a look at ADA? Yeah, I just looked at it. I'm driving the truck in the snowstorm. Just wanted to say what's up. Oh, dude, Patrick Collier. What's up, Patrick? I feel like I haven't seen Patrick in a minute, dude. What's up, buddy? Drive safe, bro. Drive safe. I live on and cleared 10 acres. Damn, bro. That's cool, Jeff. Resubbing any membership today as soon as I get done in the gym. Hey, this is Andrew. It's all good, man. Appreciate you being here, dude. Once Trump gets through Inauguration Day, it's on like Donkey Kong, bro. I can't wait for Inauguration Day. You don't even know, dude. I've been like waiting and waiting and waiting. Just like I was waiting for election night. I stayed up all night on election night, dude. It was like watching the Super Bowl on steroids. I was up just waiting in anticipation that I knew the market was just going to blow up, dude. I was like, dude, it's going to get crazy. I was telling Fan, and sure shit, that's what happened. So, yeah. It went down to 222. I should have jumped in. Yeah, it's okay. Sometimes we miss those, Darren. Rami, thanks so much again for the $5, dude. Thank you so much for your hard work. Can you check Ethereum? Yeah, we can check Ethereum. Ethereum's obviously, still looking, again, very similar to that of Bitcoin. We came down, hit a low, created another high to another low. So we're trying to look for a breakout right now. But look, you can see it actually filled this gap right here. The next level. So if the next level is right up here. We're already at this level of this is going to be some level of resistance right here because we're actually below it at the 332. And so, yeah, you're trying to then fill this next level here at the 3.5, which again is a good zone. This will be right here on this red marker as a good zone, and we have a pretty good gap to fill here. So, yeah, Ethereum, I mean, it's going to continue to do well. I think it's going to continue to rise, as we continue forward. But it's trading very similar to Bitcoin right now, which is kind of crazy. What's going on, guys? What's going on, George? No, I was showing it was red. The change is right here. So if you go back and you look over the let's go back to Sui. So you can see over here on the 7-day. It's on the 7-day. It's in the red on the 7-day. So that's what I was saying. Over the 7-day charts, it's still a little bit in the red. So you can change this if we wanted to. Oops. You can change the difference in time frames right there, but 7 days. That's not what I wanted. Symbol. Shit, I got to readjust this. I just messed that up. Gosh damn it. Let's go like this. All right. I'll have to readjust those now. Damn it, dude. I messed that all up. I messed that up big time. All right. I'll have to rearrange that. Damn it. Hey, Sonny, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A-Team. You're officially now a member of the channel. Thank you very, very much, and welcome. Marley, thanks so much for becoming a member as well. Welcome to the channel. You're now officially part of the A-Team. Thank you very, very much. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, thank you guys both for being here. Austin, keeping up on the election day. Dude, I was up all night, dude. I was like, yeah, I just wanted crypto to do well. That's what it came down to. Biden's body double. Thanks so much for the $5, dude. Any data you see that makes you think we can pull back to 250 before it hits liquidation of 290, but swing shorting at 250? I mean, yeah, we could. I mean, we're sort of seeing it right now. I mean, it's back down to it's up to 268. So this thing is definitely being super resilient right now. So again, it's hard to anticipate what it's going to do here, but I mean, yeah, you can see. I mean, there is a gap right here. We're obviously coming up here on the 4-hour to the top of the RSI. The 12-hour is still working its way up. I mean, it's unpredictable because we have an outside influence with the hearing tomorrow. So you got to think that's a catalyst, potential catalyst. People have been anticipating the January 15th hearing. So that's an outside influence that's going to cause the chart to go where it's going. And there's nothing that we can really say or do to know where that's going to go back. But I will say that it's probably going to be it could be a buy the rumor, sell the news event right now. So just be prepared for that. Just at least prepare yourself, because we're about to hit this 272 marker, which again is right here. So, don't get FOMO. Don't get overextended here. Have some patience. I guess that's all I'm trying to say. We are breaking point in America. That's true. We were at a breaking point. Just the Real Patriot. I think it's I think a lot of it has to do with the hearing tomorrow. But nothing's going to come with the hearing. I don't think anything's going to come with the hearing tomorrow. Longest 6 days ever. Trav. I know, right? It has been a long 6 days. Thanks, Marla. I appreciate you joining up with the members too. Hello, Austin. What's happening now with Gala, and what's your price prediction this bull run? Nathaniel, I don't really track Gala a whole lot. I don't own Gala. Ever since their V2 token thing and that whole debacle, I kind of stopped supporting it because of that. Doesn't mean it's bad. I just, didn't leave a good taste in my mouth. So never really jumped back in on it. And, I hope they do well, though. I do hope they do well, and anyone holding it does well. Market wasn't even on my radar. I never looked at it until a few weeks ago. I was just watching and celebrating with joy. Heck yeah. Hopium days. I'm with you. 325 XRP by Monday, Trump Day. Dude, yeah, I hope we hit all time. I'm hoping that we bust up all time highs. I mean, that's kind of, I don't know if we're going to, but I mean, like I'm gonna talk into existence, dude. If we can just keep riding up the wave, let's just ride the wave, bro. 270 is the 786 on the range. What are you talking about, James? 270? Oh, up here. Oh yeah, you could. Yeah, you're talking about on the point. Yeah, you're talking. Or which way are you talking about, dude? I don't know if I know which way you're looking at. 20 punch, what's up, man? The buy wall just backed up to 270, so it looks like it might hit. Yeah, did it finally back away? So we busted down the doors. Yeah, look at that. So that means that we busted down the doors of the 268, because there was a big wall 268, which means that the buys actually overtook that. So that's really, really good, actually. So yeah, it definitely came back. That means that a lot of those sell orders took place, and it showed resilience. I mean, with those sell orders to hit, we probably bounced down a little bit. You could see that we bounced down to like 260, right, or 255 in this 12-hour range. In this 4-hour, we bounced back down to 256. Let's go to the 1 hour. Yeah, you can see right here that we bounce when we hit these. We're bouncing around with it. So I don't know, man. It's been looking pretty good, dude. Gosh dang. XRP is looking pretty good. I appreciate what you do, man. Oh, James, no, thank you, man. Cas was killing it. Yeah, Cas, I was looking at that. Cas was killing it too. Up 17%. Look at this, guys. Cas was absolutely sending right now. So 18%. I mean, yeah, there's definitely some things going on here with Casper, that's for sure. But a lot of cryptos are doing very, very well right now. Let's see here. Hi, Austin fan. What's up, IMO? Good to see you, man. We're all diamond hands. Would you take 25% off XRP as a play back at 250? I would just continue to trail my sell order here. So like, again, if I were in the play right now, and say I got in here at this 235 level and we were playing up right now, and I'm up roughly, I'll just hypothetically play here, and I'm up like roughly 14% right now. Like that's a really, really good return. And again, kind of disappointed I missed it, but it's okay. You know, I missed a little bit on the swing here. Took, you know, left some money on the table, but it's, you know, it's part of the game. So you're up 15%. Let's just say, you know, again, like it depends on where you're okay taking profits. Are you okay? You know, I like to trail it. So if I miss a couple $100, I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? So putting it back at like 6.5, you know, 6.4, just so I don't miss out on profits if it comes back down. And if this continues to rise up to 270, then I'll move it up to 272, 274, whatever it is, to keep riding that up to where then I keep making more money, where so I don't miss out on the pump. Again, that's my technique. That's not everyone's flavor. I mean, not everyone likes that. So again, that's just me. But I kind of like to do that kind of stuff. So yeah, Nathaniel, no problem, dude. Pepe, trust me, hitting $1 by 2030. I don't know, man. When Gary does a shit, it'll drop and I'll buy. All right, Paul. Yeah, no problem, dude. I've been seeing multiple channels saying XRP will reach 10K. I don't see it. Yeah, that's a little extreme, dude. At least not right now. You know, not right now. I don't think it's going to. ETF for XRP will be 110%. Dude, yeah, there was a thing out here talking about this. You know, we have the Ripple lawsuit. How could Coinbase versus SEC ruling influence the XRP case? So this is actually out there. Then on top of that, we had the data, and then there was, I think there was some news here talking about the ETFs being like almost like 100% of the ETFs being approved. I can't remember where it was that I read it, but yeah, they're talking about how XRP ETFs could be really good for crypto in general. So yeah, something to watch out for. Thanks for the answers, but thanks for the answer, but that does not make much sense. What was it, Ro? I don't know what I asked now. You have to probably re-ask the question. XRP is going to eat Bitcoin and poop it out. All right, you must be talking to someone else because I don't know if I know. What exchange do you use for trading? Coinbase, dude. Coinbase. Only works on desktop. Can you show how to do sell orders? Last time I accidentally sold on accident. Yeah, I mean, what you want to do is, you know, you go over here, you have a sell. If you look over here and just say you want to sell it at a price, again, you could set it below the price, and we're on XRP right now. So you'll say, okay, I'm going to sell it at 2.6. I want to sell it at 2.65. And then I'm going to put a limit order in here for 2.645. Just in case the 2.65 doesn't hit, you have a limit price down here that will hit. You'll say the amount I'm going to sell, you know, 100. I don't have that. I have insufficient funds. And then you're going to say, I want to add it to cash, good till canceled. And then you're going to say, add funds to, well, I had to add funds, but you're going to say, you know, basically complete the order. And then that's how you would actually set a stop. And again, if you want to set a limit, you would basically say, okay, I want to buy at a certain price. And again, you want this to be lower than, you know, for me personally, I want this to be lower. I don't want to be buying above. So you want to buy it lower. So you'll put this out like, okay, I want to do 225. So you just come in here, you'll say 225, you know, you'll say amount, I'm going to put in $100, you know, cash, wait till answer, boom, hit. Like it's pretty easy to do. You could buy it at market. So if you want to buy it like right now today, you could buy it at market. Again, I don't ever use market because I don't want to buy at the market. Yeah, you just got to click the link above. There's a Discord link above. Click that Discord link, attach your YouTube to Discord or Discord to YouTube, however that works, right? One of the two. Go into Discord, go into where it says integrations, and you'll click on integrations and you'll connect your YouTube. So the YouTube that you signed up for as the member would be the one that you would connect to Discord over there. And that would give you access to the Discord. Then you got to go in and follow the rules. If you don't know how to do a stop loss, do you think I should add my XRP right now? You know, I don't buy on green, dude. Like that's a thick rule here, man. I will not buy on a green day, on a green candle like this. We prepared for this. This hit 270. We've been, you know, a lot of us have been holding this. So yeah, I would wait for some kind of retracement to enter back in on this play, but that's just me personally. You know, so to each our own on that. Let's see, I totally just messed this all up. Yeah, but H bar is looking pretty damn good right now too, dude. H bar is definitely looking pretty good. Is it right on the line? I think the big institutions buyers aren't suppressing it anymore. We'll see, dude. The big institutions have too much money. Just on Coinbase Advanced, yeah, that's kind of where I do it at. Yeah. Appreciate your content. Please explain how to read depth charts. Oh yeah, all you're trying to do, dude, is just see where the buys and sells are. This helps find your levels of support and resistance, just to see where levels are when you're buying. You know what I mean? Where so if if you have a buy, like you want to create a buying opportunity, you're like, okay, so I want to see like where people are actually putting in their limit orders. You can see that they have a lot of buys here at 235. You know, there's definitely some buys here at 255. You know, so the big buys are here at 235 and 220. Those are your big areas of purchase right there. So, you know, that's kind of like if you're like, okay, well, I want to try to get in on that, I'm going to put my order at 235. Can you tell what price it could be shorted? I mean, we have someone new with Justin's in here shorting it at 267. So, how do I pay to get into Discord and how much is it? I'm talking about XRP pumping because of hearing no one knows the results yet. Yeah, there's definitely. I mean, XRP's been around the block now. I mean, it's pretty. I think it's. I don't know what else they need to do to confirm that they're a legit project. Marty, that's funny, dude. Your wife's so friendly. What's up, Twiz? Haven't seen Twiz in the chat in a minute, dude. What's up, bud? What's it mean regardless these recent XRP whale alerts? Oh, it just means people are probably moving money around on the whale alerts. So just something to watch out for. But yeah, it's definitely hitting the wall here at 270, which we anticipated, right? We definitely anticipated that. 270 seems like it's a pretty big wall. You can go back here and look, right? 270. Pretty big wall. 270 right here still, and then 271 is a pretty big wall as well. So yeah, I'll be interested to see how far it gets past this, to be honest. If you're selling XRP for small gains, you're wasting your time. Well, I mean, if you're swing trading it, I think it's fine, right? I mean, I swing trade for small gains. Austin doing the Lord's work. What's up, Kit Kat? No, you were holding until March at least. I'll probably hold until March. I got a message from you asking me to sign up. Yeah, definitely don't do that, Dennis. I would not email you that, bro. So don't click on any of that stuff. What's up, Timski? Good to see you, buddy. How come none of you visit me on Forex Education XRP live trading chart channel? I don't even know what that is. Is that where you do it, dude? With taxes, it's a waste of time. It depends. I mean, if you make $500 on a trade, yeah, you could be paying, roughly, what is that? 50, 100, 150 bucks. But yeah, I mean, it's still, you can always push that down the road. You can always push your tax down the road. You'll have losses that can off balance your profits. So I skipped all your messages. I just read your messages, bro. I just read your message. No, I don't think that you know how to get in there. My Discord is it's to make it really hard for tech savvy people to get in there, and that's kind of what my goal was. At least that's what Twiz's goal was. You got to post that info, bro. That Ripple attorney literally posted SEC was filing an appeal. Let's see. Did they come out and say that? Let's see. Ripple. Let's go. The SEC offered settlement with Ripple. Okay, I don't know if that's one. Yeah, I don't think it says any. I don't know if I've seen anything about that where they came out and said that. I could be wrong. Awesome was the Discord that messaged me. Yeah, I would not message you, Dennis, on that kind of stuff. You gotta be careful. There's a lot of spammers out there in the Discord trying to spam people. So just realize I would never do that. Don't get lippy with the king. This is That is hilarious. Forex is where you meet up and give your money to rich people. That's actually pretty funny. If everyone is trailing their stop losses, this could go mental. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if people actually do trail their stop losses, it could be a different ball game. I can't find the Discord anymore. The link, Ashton, the link is above, right there. I've pinned it to the top in the message. You can click on that and take you there. Will XRP take another dip? I mean, it's pretty, it's going pretty crazy right now. So yeah, there's probably going to be some gaps in the market that get, definitely probably some gaps in the market that are going to appear here. Like I said, probably around the 250 marker. It seems to be like that. That's kind of where it's at right now. Right around this 250 marker, there's already one forming, and still down here at the 232 level, there's still a gap. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. So Jennifer, I do something. I have a different strategy than a lot of people. Usually they'll set a price. They'll say if the XRP gets to 270, I'm going to sell. One thing that again kind of curbed, because one thing I hated the most was selling too early on projects or selling too early like in a trade. And so I would rather risk a percent or 1.5% to continue the ride upward for my own mental status. You know what I mean? And so what I do is I trail my loss. So if like I'm up, like I said earlier, if I got into the swing trade right here, I bought down here at 233, and now we're up here at almost a 15% return. I'd probably come down and say, okay, so where am I willing to take if this comes back down, what am I willing to take for a profit on this? And let's just say that I'm willing to take a profit at 13%. So I'm taking home $1,300. I leave $200 on the table. Some people would say, well, that's stupid. Why would you do that? Well, it's because it's my own way of trading. Because if this now continues to rise up and beat past this, and say I sold at 270, and then this goes past 270 to 273 or 274, I miss out on that next percentage. So again, I would much rather take a percentage loss to gain a couple percentages more. That's kind of where I've always been. So again, it's my own strategy. People can criticize it, say I'm stupid. I don't care. It's worked for me and made me feel good and happy with where I'm at on my profits. So that's kind of how I do it. I trail my stop losses for the event that this continues to rise. Like, so if I went down here and said, okay, I'm going to buy down here at 233 and I'm going to sell at 250. Okay, so you made yourself a nice little profit here. You made yourself a 6% profit. So if I put $10,000 in, I made $700. Cool, that's great. Really good return. I wouldn't be upset about that. But if I set it at that and it sold and this went up another 6-7%, now you miss out on this whole opportunity up here. Unless you jump right back into it, but what would be the point of doing that? So my whole thing here is that I like to trail it so that, again, I don't miss out on this pump. And that's a perfect example of how that plays out, is that you're like, okay, I'm going to set 250 seems to be a good spot to set it. And people do, but then they miss out on the next run. So that's my strategy. I've stuck to it for well over a year now, and it fits best for me. So again, just different. Everyone can create their own strategies and do their own things to make them, to make themselves happy in any way. So that's, kind of what's fun about doing swing trades and things like that, is that you can create your own ways of how to trade the charts. Famous last words, probably, maybe. XRP FOMO, here they come. Here are the haters. You all buying 325 XRP. Yeah, there's probably a lot of people that are buying the top of this stuff, dude. Oh, well, I guess I don't want me in Discord. Austin, say hi to my daughter, Destiny. She's sitting here next to me. What's up, Destiny? Appreciate you sitting here tuning in with your father. Yeah, appreciate you sitting here tuning in with your father. He's describing my effed up too. Yeah. Oh, so sell at 35 cents. Wait, no, hold diamond hands. Yeah, hey, you never know, right? You never know. Where your buy orders going in at? They're going in at on Coinbase here. You know what I mean? I put them on Coinbase here. Hey, too many clams. Thanks so much for the $2, dude. See, we have embraced stoicism yet. Have we embraced it? Maybe. We have. I think we maybe have 196 not happening. Yeah, 196 would be crazy if it hit in that 196. That would be definitely a massive sell. That would be like a liquidation of the market. If it hit 196, that would be, that'd be like a 30% decline from where we're at. I mean, these are levels where we put down here just to show where it previously hit at 190. 200 was the next level of massive support right here. Now we're showing that the 225 is another level of great support, which again, we put this white in here at the 2. So, I mean, you're seeing these levels of support now that have been created. So yeah, now it's trying to find the next level of support. Like, where is that? Is it here at 2? Like I said, it could be anywhere from 235 to 241, or where we have to see what this next level of support's going to be. So it could be even higher. It could come up here and we come back down to this 250 marker. I joined your Discord last night, but he was saying that you have to copy mirror trading as a member. Who did you join to do that? Austin, they're setting up a case on you. Don't be talking to I'll do whatever. That's stupid. You're crazy to short XRP. Yeah, people are people are shorting it, dude. All we do is chill, no sleeping, just fun. Should I sell my XRP to make a profit and reinvest it when XRP goes down a bit? I try not to do that. I mean, unless it, like I said, it does trigger some sell. Like, so if this went up here and it's sitting right here, I mean, my sell could be 65 on a swing trade. Again, it's up to you. If you're holding long term, I would just hold long term. I wouldn't do any day trading. But again, if I'm in a trade here and up on a percentage that 65, if it sells, then you're hoping that you can pick it back up here at 250, or maybe even below that as the day trends forward. So it's going to be it'll be interesting. You can see right here on the 12-hour that, I mean, we still have 225s in play on the 12-hour with this fair value gap down here. But this, like I said, this could have been all the fill that it needed. We don't really know that. That's still, what I mean? That could have actually filled the entire gap right there for the fair value gap. So we might not come back down here. But then again, we'll see how tomorrow fares. Too many clamps. Thanks so much for the $2, dude. Y'all better get your 1,000-yard stare to the moon. I feel you on that, dude. XRP Pioneer, and hey, thanks so much. Too many clamps for the $2. XRP Pioneer, thanks so much for $2. Dude, 190 is bouncing zone for support. FOMO thinks 350. Yeah, the 190 is definitely. I mean, you can see that's the last low we had right here. I mean, this 190 is where this thing dipped down to, and I mean, we were right there at this 264, and in a matter of literally 24 hours, this thing came crashing down. So, this is not out of the realm of possibility, and it did it multiple times. 12, 24. We can actually let's just go to the day chart. You can see on the day chart where these things have fallen down in 2 days. So I mean, this is not out of the realm of possibility to get back down here again. One liquidation event took us down to $2. 2 days of liquidation took us down to 216. So again, anytime we seem to get up here, we do have a downtrend. I mean, that is a common thing that we see here. We could actually go back and see, when did we drop? We dropped 24% in 3 days. We dropped 24% in 2 days. We dropped, that was in 2 days right here. We dropped almost 20% in 2 days, 17% in 2 days. So like, this isn't out of the realm of possibility. So I just want everyone to realize that when they ask, like, where's your entry point? So let's just say that it gets up here to 272. We reach this little high right here. We go down 20% dip in 2 days, puts us right back down here to 217, 220. You know what I mean? Like 17% dips puts us at 220 again. And then we can then build back up. Like I said, we're not creating a new low, which is good, right? We don't want to create another low, but it's okay to create a high to another low to then create another high. Just always keep that in the back of your mind, all right? That's the risk mitigation side of me. I'll always speak both sides of it. There's positivity to this. Then there's also other negatives to it too, and that these things do exist. In 2 days, you can see 2 days, almost 20% dip. 2 days, 20% dip. 3 days, we had almost a 30% dip. So again, just consider that. It's not saying that's going to happen, but just consider that. We still have roughly 6 days before Inauguration Day. You know what I mean? We have people that are that could be shorting the markets right now. We don't know what tomorrow is going to entail. There's so many things out there. Will it happen? I don't know. Again, these are just things that we're watching for. So just want to put that out there. Remember when XRP was very unpopular? Yeah, I mean XRP was very unpopular. It was mostly the mainstream media that made it unpopular. Mainstream media is what caused it to be unpopular. I joined, I thought your Discord and signed in. I paid the $199 and started getting messages saying to sign in my account bank and do mirror trading with you. Yeah, dude, sorry about that. That's these fake people, man. The fake accounts out there are trying to scam you guys, and there's nothing I can really do about it. It's just kind of the game that they have out there. And I'm sorry if anyone is getting these scam messages. That's really freaking annoying. I wish I could go obliterate these people because I would just get rid of their accounts somehow. Who said 1,000-yard stare? Orgy, we have an XRP for a long time. Yeah, XRPs, a lot of us have been here for a long time, well over almost, I mean, like me, 3 years, right? 3 year, almost going on 3 years now. So awesome. Can you look at the Volt chart, please? They have the most amazing tech. Oh my God, Twiz. Digi. As much as people hate Robinhood, I love their platform. Hey, dude, some people like it. You know what I mean? Some people like it a lot. Any black swan events in the horizon? Not that I'm aware of. We can never anticipate black swan events, dude. Those are hard to really predict. Again, you always got to consider those. You know what's surprising, guys, is that nobody really knows anything about this at all. Pretty crazy. Yeah, Frankie, that is. No one really knows where it's going to go. You can never predict the future. Where things could line up and try to take the best. You're basically trying to put a bunch of indicators together to put together the best case to why you'd purchase in that area. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you don't. It's as simple as that. Yeah, right. That's exactly all it takes, right? Right, Nick. Right, Nikki. Just one post by Gary Gensler, and next thing you know, we're in turmoil. Even though he's on his way out here in 5 days. 5 days, he's on his way out. XRP Pioneer, thanks so much, man. Big green candles bring big red. Hits might then explode for January 20th and our boom, $5 typo fee. Yeah, hey, dude, XRP Pioneer, that is very well on the table, right? I mean, we don't know what's going to really happen. But we could see that usually when in this cycle right here, this cycle of what we're talking about, which is from December 1st all the way to where we're at right here in January 14th, which is well over almost 45 days now that we've been in this sideways, almost this level between roughly 280 and $2, $2.80 and $2. And very well, this is not an unlikely thing to happen here. Like I said, I mean, do we want it? No, absolutely. I don't want this. I'd rather just keep building out. But I mean, it's something to consider. 25% dip in 3 days there. We got a 28% dip in this one right here. 2 days right there. We got another in 3 days right here, 4 days right here. We got another 28% dip. We haven't had a dip like that. Like these dips kind of count a little bit, but I mean, this dip right here was only about a 10% dip. So it will be interesting, man. Like I said, I don't know what the day is going to entail, but again, I'm keeping my levels of where I put my purchase orders in down here. Is it going to be a 28% dip? I sure hope not. But this, anywhere from 215 to 220 to 225, I think is pretty fair. A-Team's best team. I appreciate you, man. Thinking about buying a second wallet just for trading my crypto. Yeah, you very well could, dude. Hi, man. How's your opinion on DAG? I don't know enough about it, dude. Yeah, if you're just clicking join the A-Team Discord, you're not fully connected. You'll only push a button to open the Discord. You need to verify and read the directions. Definitely. The stock price would hit. Yeah, that would be crazy. I hope that doesn't happen. They have 4 years of predicting a person that won't. CPI data going to push it to 3 and then 220. CPI data is going to be interesting tomorrow. Yeah. We have a 249, then dip to consolidation for a week. You're talking like after inauguration, solo TV. Ava, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. You're officially now a member. I appreciate you trying to join, dude. And thank you so much. And hopefully you can get in and all as well. You're expecting it to retrace down to 215. No, Chase, I was just saying, I mean, I put an order in for 225. My order's been 225 for a while, since like last week. And so I was just saying that it's not uncommon in 3 days to see this thing go from a very positive green to some negative here, and it only takes a couple days to do it, right? 3 days back in December 6th, we dropped 25%. Then back over here we came right back out of it, and then we pulled back again. In 3 days, we went down to another 28%. Then we pulled out of it, and we came down to, in 3 days, we came down to about a 20% decline. So I'm just saying that usually when we have green candles or days where we continue to rise, there's just opportunities for this to pull back, anywhere from, we could say 20 to 25%. If we wanted to average all those out, 28, and then 20. So we're talking roughly what? 2, 4, 6, 8. And we're talking like roughly 25%, give or take. So let's just say this goes up to 270 and it comes back down, 28, 25% puts us right here at the $2 range. I don't know if it's going to go that far, but my first stab at it's probably going to be here at the 25, which puts us at roughly a 16%. So, which again is a very good portion of this fair value gap. But yeah, anywhere from 225 to 215 could very well be in play if that were to play out. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to play out like that, but you could always look at the other side. Too many clams. Thanks so much for the $2, dude. Alpha, breathe, touch grass, make money, repeat. Hell yeah, dude. That's exactly how it should be. Thank you so much for the $2 too, by the way. Let's see here. I might have missed Brandon, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. You're officially now a member of the channel. Thank you very much. And welcome. Sorry if you answered. Have you a few minutes? Any thoughts on Jasmine? Honestly, I don't know enough about Jasmine. It's funny, I have it on here for you guys just because a lot of people ask about it. But I mean, like Jasmine, I mean, it's technically, to me, it's kind of a meme. It's kind of in that meme coin realm for me personally. Again, I know people don't like to hear that, but I mean, that's kind of where it's been for me. And it's a lot of like emotional trading. But you can see right here, I mean, it's definitely on its way down. There's probably, good opportunities, almost down 70% on the, what is it down? 48% down. That's pretty good. Jeez. Yeah, I don't really have too many thoughts on Jasmine, to be honest with you. And I hope anyone in it does really well. I hope people that bought into it, it continues to do well for them. Sooner rather than later, people will get left behind thinking the market will rhyme, sorry. And it will be too late to go back. That's true. And that's what happened on November 5th. Two big pause. It's exactly what happened on November 5th. If you think it'll drop when you have news on the most pro-crypto president with crypto, you're crazy. I'm not saying it's going to drop. I'm just saying that if you want to play the other side, like I said, we've been talking about the positives of growth and where these things will be and to continue to build up. But, if you want to look at the bear perspective, right, you can look at the bullish perspective. And then I was just looking at the bearish perspective. So I think it's good to look at both perspectives. Austin, can you say the price out loud occasionally? I'm working while listening to you. Oh yeah, the price right now is sitting at $2.6843. So yeah, the price is still looking pretty good for XRP. And then XLM sitting at 243, and then HBAR. And I can't believe I messed up my whole chart here. I'm kind of annoyed now. I clicked the damn percentage thing and it freaking jolted my whole report. And then HBAR sitting at around 2909. So HBAR is still looking pretty good. Big watch. $2 would break the trend. Anyone invested in blockchain? I don't even know what that is, Paul. Hey, Alex, good morning to you too. Will you buy when it hits $20 or $100? Probably not. I probably won't touch it if it's up there. There'd be no need to. How to join Discord? Yeah, click on the link up top. Connect your Discord through integrations. Well, they saw what was happening. You converted your Jasmine to XRP to you converted all my Jasmine XRP when Jasmine was up. Oh hell yeah, dude, Brad. That's good. I know you're not a fan of memes, so what draws you to Pepe? I bought it a long time. I bought it like when it first launched, dude. That's the only reason I bought. I bought Pepe. You know, back when I was sort of dabbling around in that kind of stuff, I bought Pepe, and it was fun. You know, made videos about it and stuff like that. Excited for it, and yeah, just one of those memes that came through and did well. That's the only reason why. Wasn't any other reason. Jeremy, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. You're officially now a member of the channel. Thank you very much, and welcome, dude. Heard rumors of a huge partnership. Oh yeah, I wanted to point this out here. This is pretty cool. I think I put it over here. So you could, okay, this is one of the things I had. You can see the dollar matched with that of Bitcoin. It's pretty cool to sort of see that go up. But I did have, I think I got rid of it on accident. There was a tweet by good old Trump himself today, which I thought was pretty cool. Let's go to following here. I don't know where it went, but yeah, Trump came out and put out a tweet earlier today, which was awesome, about the external revenue. He's creating just like the IRS for the internal revenue services. He's creating an external revenue services, which is going to be there to collect taxes. Also, right here, this is the one thing that we were talking about earlier. Here is JP Morgan predicts new proposal for XRP and SOL ETFs may attract 14 billion worth of inflows. Dude, look at that. Why would you not be excited about something like that? That's freaking nuts. So I accidentally clicked out of this. I had this lined up for the chart, but I clicked out of it when I was trying to figure out what the heck was bogging the channel down. So 10K is real. Remember that, no doubt. Raja, thanks so much for the $2, dude. What do you think of a coin like Peanut and Pepe? I don't really care for Peanut's fine and people are doing well with it, and I hope that people continue to do well. But yeah, I just think Pepe is kind of I got into it super early and continue to hold it. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. But again, thanks so much for the $2. Hey, Abrar, thanks so much. What's up, man? Yo. Is there a difference between converting and then buying and selling Coinbase here? I don't think so. I mean, I just try to convert back to cash. That's kind of what I do. So it's up to you, I guess, on how you want to do it. You convert to USDC or something like that. Darn it, no more. Too many clams. Thanks so much for the $5, dude. I know it's easy to get wrapped up in politics, but if your own house isn't in order, then there is no point praying for you all. Yeah, we'll see how it works out, man. Like I said, I'm not really, I just want everyone to be healthy. I want everyone to be safe. I just want, everyone to prosper. And I want the money that we put in to build our roads and our schools and, our for our firefighters and our police, to make our places safe and have the services that we need to have. I just want our money to go to all those things, especially here locally. That's all I care about. And so as long as we have that, I could care less, you know what I mean? But it's just, for some reason, it seems like a lot of that stuff doesn't happen. So I just want that to happen. That's really what it comes down to for me. And as long as we have that, then I think everyone can grow and prosper, make money, live their life happily. And that's really what I want, dude. I think everyone probably wants that. Are they supposed to be getting rid of the agencies? I don't know. That's a good question. But I think he's using it as a way for tariff. I think it was a tariff thing. Let's see if I can find it again. Let me go back out of here. And I think it was a tweet that someone put out here. I got to probably find it. I don't know who the hell put it out here. I'm following too many people now, and there's too many people talking about good old Pete over here in his hearing. Yeah, I don't know where the hell it's at. It's gonna take me forever to find it. So, yeah, right here. There it is. President Trump elects to create an external revenue service to collect tariffs, duties, and foreign revenues. He's gonna put the hammer down on those tariffs, dude. Hey, but if tariffs actually work out and we don't have to pay taxes anymore, I'd be totally down. Austin, the movie Rigged from the Start is now on YouTube. Go watch it. All right. All right. What's your first price to take profits at for like right now, Maury Diaz? Like, or are you talking like overall? Jason, thanks so much for gifting $5 to the A team. Thoughts on Elon buying and renaming Twitter X and XRP XLM? He's using X. I mean, that would be pretty badass if he's using it, Jason. I'd be pretty excited about that. I mean, if he buys TikTok, maybe he'll convert it over to, you know, another X kind of platform. We'll see how that works out. So yeah, thanks so much for the $5, dude. I think that's great. I think renaming Twitter and X and all that kind of stuff is cool, and using some kind of X payment. Darius, thanks so much for the $5, dude. Would you recommend putting 9K in February if I want to at least triple or quadruple, or just cop up more on XRP? You know, it's tough to say, man. You know, I think February, you could probably buy in February, but I mean, Q1 is usually pretty good for crypto. But, you know, people, like I told people, they should have been buying in November. And just like right now, people should be looking for Inauguration Day as well. So, yeah, it's really up to you on how you do it. But February could be, you know, you could probably be in the mix of things. At least I think we'll be in the mix of things for sure. So, yeah, XRP is still sitting around 267. So it's obviously hit some wall up here. You can see we're starting to come down on the day chart right here. It's getting a little, it's been over purchased, going flatlined right there. The 12 hours coming up, hitting this 80 still. So we won't see this actually change until around, 4 o'clock today, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The 4 hour is going to shift here at noon. So in about 20, we'll see where this goes. We'll see what happens here on the 4 hour. We'll probably see a nice little uptick because this has been on a rise. But this next 4 hour, or this next 25 minutes is going to be interesting to sort of see. The 1 hour is on its way down. So you can see right here, this last hour hit this rock and come back down. So we'll see if we can actually trend. We could be trending back downward, at least here for the next 4 to 12 hours. So, yeah, this will be an interesting. This will be an interesting next 24 hours for sure. I'm here for it, man. Did you know 1 XRP equals 1 carne asada taco? I did know that. Yes. Might as well just buy instead of asking over and over. Yeah, I think people are trying to find the best price, Digi. You know what I mean? Especially new people. I've realized that a lot of people just have to buy certain areas and just realize that it might go down in price, but you know, the goal is for it to go back. And as long as you buy an established crypto, I think the chances of it in a bull market are going to do well. So, you know, good old Michael Saylor is always buying the top. He's always accumulating the top of Bitcoin. So Austin starts a PowerPoint lecture on comments just before mine. Sorry, K Bowers. I'm sorry, dude. That's not intentional. Your stream is the best. The others only talk about how great they are and talk about themselves. Oh, wow. Maybe I should switch it up, you know. See, what I did was so great today. What I did, I'm just joking. That's actually pretty funny. I appreciate that. Thank you. Wait for a dip. There'll be another one before Inauguration Day. I mean, I'm still confident. Was super happy to long this morning. Heck yeah. Well, I'm happy you did. When I convert to other crypto stablecoin, does that chart count as selling? Yes, it does. $2. Thank you so much, Jamins, for the $2. Might sell XRP, make 6K, hope buy at 240. What do you think? I think that find a strategy that works for you. And if taking that 6K profits is enough to make you happy, to where if this pumps back up and you miss that opportunity, you're not upset, then I think that's, you know, it's your strategy you should stick with. What's the cost to join Discord? I'm very sorry. Can you show me how to join? Yeah, so you got to click on the link. And then once you get into here, I'll show you guys real quick. I'll pull up my Discord. For anyone that's trying to join Discord, once you become a member, what you do is you go over here. You'll click on like my name right here. And you'll go over here. You'll go to your server settings. Click right here, and you'll go to integration. Okay, you'll click integration, and then you'll see the where you can actually click on here, and you'll connect your YouTube. So then I'll go out of here, and then I'll try to join back into I'll click on the link to the Discord for A Team. I'll go in here, and at the very top it says tap or click here. You tap or click here, and you scroll down. Since I'm already entered in here, you can't really see it, but I mean, there will be a thing on what to do here. And then over here where it says start here, there'll be rules. You got to go through and read these rules. And at the bottom, you're going to click this check mark right here. Boom, click. And then it's going to pop up in here, and you're going to see this area where, let me get your comment out of the way here. You're going to see these areas, and you want to click on each of these. you want to click on each of these emojis right here to get into the different rooms. And as you can see, there's different rooms that you can get into along the Discord over here. So once you get into all those, you'll then be able to access, you'll go into the crypto chat, you can go into the DGen chat, stock chat, general chat, and then you got the crazy chat. So yeah, that's kind of the best way to describe how to do it. Brandon, thanks so much for the $6.99 super sticker. Thank you so much for the donation, man. Appreciate you, Brandon. Thank you. Yeah, very, very much. And the cost of joining is just $1.99. It's the membership. Like I said, it's just a paywall to keep out all the crazies. Love your work, Austin. Watch you every day. Just welcome. Became a member now. Oh, dude. Yeah, appreciate that, man. Can't wait to see Gensler pack his bags. Yeah, we got roughly 5 days, bro. You and me both. And again, welcome to the 18, man. Appreciate that. And thanks so much for the donation to the channel, dude. Can you stay live till midnight? I have soccer practice today, bro. I would stop buying $20 burritos and buy BTC. Heck yeah, dude. Dude, Chipotle is so expensive. Speaking of that, dude, Chipotle is so expensive. Speaking of like an expensive burrito, you're paying like $20 for a burrito there. 230 will happen again. Jason feels confident. It's 2:30. 2:30. It's going to happen again. So we'll see. We have roughly 20 minutes for the 4 hour to turn over. So we'll see. We'll stay on at least for that. If you use Robinhood, is there a crypto until you move it? It's their crypto until you move it. Thank you, Code Core, for answering that. 15 to 23 this cycle. You think so, Viking Cat? I could get on board with that. What's up, Awesomers? Thanks for the membership. All right, Michael, appreciate you being a member now, dude. What's your prediction for XRP after January 20th? I'm title of my video, dude. All-time highs. I think we have a chance to hit all-time highs. People think it's clickbait. I think that's kind of like my next goal that I'm going to talk into fruition is I want to get back to our all-time highs of 2016, 17. Now that we're not going to have an SEC that's going to cut our knees out from underneath us. Discord is currently free with the channel membership to access. That makes no sense. I don't know if what does that even mean? I usually pay 10 to 12 bucks for a bowl at Chipotle. Really, Trent? I think I'm paying like 16. I think I get double chicken, so that's probably why. Because they only do like one little like crappy scoop, and you're like, really, bro? That's all you're gonna give me? Like, what am I doing? Feeding a freaking 5-year-old? I'm a growing boy. All right, come on. Linda V, what's up, dude? Fam, we have to talk drama later. What's up, Linda? Linda missed out on. We were missing you today in the chat. I was like, you went MIA. We were all worried. So glad to see you here. Gensler was hired to hold back the biggest crypto with use case and the history, but yeah, exactly. I agree. He really did, dude. And that guy, like I said, we were watching this one right here. If you didn't know, well, I don't know where it went. It's right here. Oh, so here's what he said right here. I was wondering where this was. It said, for far too long, we have relied on taxing our great people using the Internal Revenue Services through soft and pathetically weak trade agreements in America. This is where Trump just makes me he doesn't give a crap, dude. Through soft and pathetically weak trade agreements, the American economy has delivered growth and prosperity to the world while taxing ourselves. It is time for that to change. I am today announcing that I will create the External Revenue Services to collect our tariffs, duties, and all revenue that come from foreign sources. We will begin charging those that make money off of us with trade, and they will start paying, finally, their fair share. January 2025 will be the birth date of the External Revenue Services. Make it happen, dude. I do not want to pay taxes. I want to move my taxes into Bitcoin. I want to move my taxes into XRP. I want to move my tax. What I would pay in taxes, I want to be able to take that money and move it over into something that can make my life better versus going and spending $75,000 to $80,000 a year, giving it to the IRS to then send off to foreign wars and fight things that I just don't think is worth it. If you want to take my money and send it to Maui, send it to North Carolina and where everyone was hurt in California, I would suck that up and be like, you know what? At least it's going to somewhere where Americans are hurting, and I would have no problem doing that. But when it gets sent across seas to fight wars and to fight battles that shouldn't be fought and to pay for people that have nothing to do with America, I am not on board with that crap. So again, my politics aside, that's where I stand. So I just want to be able to take that money and put it into my own investments if I can. So no more politics from there, but that is cool to see that they are looking to do that. I'm on board with something like that. So great commentary, Austin. Hey, no problem, dude. I'm using Linda to promote Discord. What a clown, more government agencies. Yeah, again, I think it's if you're taking away the IRS, I mean, and you're putting in the ERS, I guess that's what ERS, yeah, External Revenue Services, it would be interesting. But I just want more money in our pockets. That's what I want. I just want my pocket, more money in our pockets. If you're comfortable using Robinhood and not other exchanges, you can always move your crypto into a hot wallet for free. That is true. You could. Sweet, I completely agree. All wars are currency wars. They kind of are, dude. They kind of are. I'm concerned that no tax is an excuse to not raise wages. That could be. W stream, W education. Late to the party. What's up, Papa Don? Our taxes end up being money laundering back to politicians. Kind of feels like the way sometimes. I forgave Gensler. He was just playing his part. He probably was playing a part there. That's for sure. If government prints money to fund itself, why do we pay taxes? It's a good point, Viking Cat. You lost this old man after the 5-click. Love your content. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Scott. We don't need government. Amen. Our property taxes are crazy. Dude, my property taxes are nuts too, dude. My property taxes went up so much. I was kind of like, wow, dude. What? Property tax went up a lot. But, I'm okay. Like I said, I'm actually, I guess where property taxes for me I'm okay with is that if it really goes back to building better schools for kids, a better community for kids, putting in parks and things like that, making sure we have the safety that we need for our kids. Like those things I'm on board with. Like if my property taxes go to that, like I'm totally on board with something like that, right? You want to make your place better for, the next generation and stuff like that. But if you're taking that money and you're not putting it into the community for the better, for the, for the public safety and for, the firefighters and for parks and schools and all those things to make it better, then stop raising my taxes because you're not making it better for anyone. So that's kind of where I've always been. I'm trying to remember Gensler was hired by Trump to hold everything down until he comes into power. Stan, that's good. Schools without grooming. Yeah, I mean, Andres, yeah, each your own on that one too. Stop paying the I took this totally all right. I totally derailed the chat on this thing. I'm so sorry, dude. I'd like to see HBAR do something because I'm the beginning. Yeah, HBARs, I mean, I really like HBAR. Let's see, where's my HBAR at? I can't believe I totally just messed up my entire chart here. Yeah, HBAR is coming back down to 28. So again, we'll look at this next fair value gap here on the 4. You can see right here, the next fair value gap on the 4 is about 27. So that's a very aggressive buy, but I might put one in there for 27. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. 27 kind of is kind of like where I might enter into another little swing trade at 27. That little sliver of hope right there. We'll see if it actually gets back down there. But I mean, it's already come back down just slightly to the 28.9. So you'll see how fast becomes a zone. Look at property taxes in New Jersey. Yeah, that's crazy, Trent. I don't even know what to say to that. Hey, Milton, what's going on, dude? What's the HBAR thoughts were? I thought we were on taxes. XRP HBAR is so close to breaking out that flag is getting tight. Yeah, and it's okay for me. Like I'm okay if this continues. Our 4 hours definitely up top here, so we probably could have a little bit of a down. The 12-hour is looking good coming up here. We could break above here, but I mean, we still have 4 or 6 days. So I mean, tired of elite. Yeah, I'm with you, dude. I think we all are. What's your level for XRP for tomorrow? XRP is we're gonna have to monitor XRP because XRP is on its own, dude. It's been resilient. It's held strong. Everything else was declining. This thing is rising. When things were dipping, this thing was holding strong and showing resilience. So XRP is on its own level right now. We have to monitor it. 12 hours showing that it's coming up here. We'll see if it actually taps out at this 80 marker. Seems like that's a trend to tap out at the 80. So we could come back up, retest this 80, and then come back down maybe. The 4 hours looking like it's starting above the 80 now. We could start to see a price where it's oversold. We are in a sell area on the fib chart, right? We're trying to look for a retracement. So again, you shouldn't be buying in this area. This area is not a buy zone. You're actually technically, this is probably a short zone where you're going to short the market if you're short. You know, if you do shorts, I don't do that, but you could short the market right here. That's kind of what this is telling us, and that's typically what we've seen. Every time this actually gets up into this area, we tend to drop back down. So I would anticipate that we have an actual drop down, and when it gets up to these areas, we tend to drop down roughly, like I said, 27% there, 28% there. We come back up to this level over here, and I hope it's not a 27%. If it's a 27%, you know, we're way down here again. So I hope it's not a 27%, puts us back down at the 190 marker. But I mean, you know, you could anticipate this could come down to some degree. Again, I'm probably hoping that we get down to, I was hoping that we get down to this like roughly, you know, 15% to maybe 20%, which gets us into this 215 to 225 range, which is a nice fair value gap, which you see right over here. You see the fair value gaps of 225, 222, 220 to 215. So that would be cool. But, you know, some people don't think that's going to happen, but we still have 6 days and we've been on a massive rally right now. So great channel, Austin. Great education. Oh, appreciate that, Rolf. Thank you so much. XRP is super. Yeah, it's done its own thing. I kind of dig it. You don't have to use crypto to use the online hot wallet. Yeah. I'm waiting for HWAR to shoot up to the stars. Me too, dude. Where do you think the points of support are on XRP when a good buy? And I think I just, yeah, I think I was saying that, Rito. Hopefully I said it clear. I can say it again if you need me to. Coinbase, MetaMask. Yeah, Coinbase. You could send Coinbase to your stuff on Coinbase to a MetaMask if you'd like. Trump meeting with Brad is an extremely bullish sign for future. Oh, 100%. Donald Trump isn't going to dinner with anybody. Yeah, that's very true. I think that's a valid statement. I've been deep diving Discord, chats, Twitter handles, and streamers such as yourself last few weeks. To this point, you already stand apart. Not overselling, helping explain, not over animated. Oh, dude, Parker, appreciate that, man. I tried to get a little over animated. I think this morning when I opened the stream, I was a little excited. So I had to, you know, tail myself back a little bit. Hey, but I appreciate that, Parker. Thanks so much, man. Yeah, the only thing I'm selling is just let's just be real about everything that we're seeing here. Let's look at both sides and let's just try to find good entries. And that's really it. That's all I'm trying to find. So yeah, appreciate that, Tom Parker. Thank you for the nice comment. Do you think Ondo release on Inauguration Day cancels each other out? I think Ondo is kind of a dude. It's so hard with Ondo, dude. No, I don't. I think people are going to sell. I think those people have been waiting for a long time, and I think the 18th is going to be. I think people are going to be looking to probably sell their positions to take profits. Ondo's gone on a crazy rally, so from when those people bought in first time. You're welcome. Can you guide me to a software and continue to learn? Yeah, Discord. You can go to Discord if you'd like. That's where we just go and hang out and talk about, you know, everything and anything. That's the only place that I have. Like I said, the only reason I put a paywall on it was just to keep out spam. That's the only reason I really did it. Absolutely, I agree with Austin. You've been a true treasure to find. Oh, I appreciate you, Wild Dog. Ocean, I can't say, but I'm gonna stay idiots in attention. Wild Hogs, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, and thanks for being in Discord last night. You had a lot of good questions. Thank you for your knowledge. You settled my anxiety. You know, I've been trying to get this cash, and of course, I get it during a green candle. Hey, well, just relax. Don't FOMO. Be patient. We'll find an entry point. All right. That's all I got to say, dude. That's all I got to say, Rito. Thoughts on Link, dude? I've been talking about Link, dude. Link has been one of those ones where I was talking about this the other day, dude. This is like one of those ones where, you know, this thing came down. This thing has been down. This thing has taken a beating, dude. And you can see this fair value gap over here. This fair value gap actually opened up back in November of 2024. November 30th of 2024, there was a fair value gap over here at $17. This came down and hit that fair value gap and bounced off of it pretty hot. And it's bounced back up. And this has been on a nice little rally since this had been yesterday when we talked about this. And it was at the bottom yesterday. And I was like, dude, like this is like a good opportunity for a swing trade. I think I said it live on stream. I think this is a great opportunity. Worst case scenario, it goes down to 15 if it was worst case scenario. But at this point, you can see the fair value gap it filled right there. And now this thing is up roughly almost 15%. It's left another one here. So this could come, this could bounce back down and fill this up at 19 maybe. So we'll see what the monitor. But yeah, this is a really, really good trade. I know there's people in Discord that said they got in yesterday and have made a really, really good, some really, really good profits off that. So kudos to you guys that got into the link side. What's the next buy wall? For what? For what, George? Are you talking about for Chainlink, dude? Kenneth, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. You are now officially a member of the channel. Thank you very, very much and welcome, man. XRP. Okay, we could do that. So the next buy wall, we're probably, ooh, that's pretty mixed. Man, there's not a lot of big buy walls. 250. Let's go back out here. 250. There's not like any large buy walls. 255. Look at that, dude. Look at the sell orders versus the buy order. That's insane. Let me get Kenneth out of the way here. Damn. Okay. So 235 is probably your next biggest buy wall, sitting here at 7.6 million. Jeez. The next one after that is 220, sitting here at roughly 12.8 million. So, damn, that's a lot. So 235, and 220. Those are your next big buy walls, and in between there's little ones here at 230 and 225. So again, averaging those out, I mean, that's kind of where I was at this whole time, was anywhere from, that 225, 220 is still kind of my area. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I'm budging. I can't even say your name, dude. Shri. I'm just going to say Shri. I can't say it. I don't want to mess it up, dude. Shri, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. And welcome to the channel, dude. I don't know. You might have to tell me how to say that name. But yeah, 77.6K subs. Hell, oh, dude, Rita, that's awesome. I didn't know that we have that many subscribers, dude. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, we have roughly 1,478 people in here watching right now, and we're about 4 minutes away from the 4-hour chart. So let's get back over here and look at the 4-hour chart for XRP, and let's prepare to see what happens here. We do see that there's a little bit of, it's still looking really positive. Gosh dang. Oops. Still looking good. Still sitting up here. Still, again, resilient. Dude, this chart has been super resilient. It's kind of impressive with where this has been. The last hour has been a little bit down, but I mean, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. If you're looking at the hour chart, you're looking at some scalping. You can definitely see that this could be an area for purchase if you're doing some scalps. It could probably come down here into the 6.2 area and maybe bounce back up a little bit if you're looking for some scalping opportunities. But I'm not going to get in on that. But yeah, 255 is looking pretty good on the 1 hour. We'll see if these areas come back and see if these areas get retested here. Again, a lot of support down here at the 229 area. Look at that. 229 has a lot of support right here. So, yeah, we're almost here on the 4 hour. We'll see what the 4 hour does here. Yeah, 4 hours looking pretty good. We'll start the new 4 hour and see where it goes. Darius, thanks so much for the $5, dude. About January 30th or 31, I'm gonna have 9K to put into crypto. My plans is 3,200 more in XRP, HBAR, less than 3 or 50 cents. Other 2,600 more in XLM. Dude, I'm with you, dude. I think XLM, HBAR, XRP are great cryptos. Like I said, that's all we've really been covering. A lot of that here on the channel. We cover a lot of other things, but yeah, that's kind of where a lot of my money is allocated to as well on swings. First time moving your crypto to your wallet. I appreciate you, Core. Austin, on what platform do you use your trailing? Oh, just on Coinbase. Just go to Coinbase and do it. Parker, dude, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team, dude. You're officially now a member of the channel, and welcome to the A team, man. Thank you guys so much, or thank you so much, Parker, for finally joining, man. Do we have indicators of the SEC's case? How come we don't? I think this has a lot to do with it. This is baking it in. We're baking in tomorrow's case, that's for sure. All right, we got 1 minute to sort of see what happens here on the flip. You see the 1 hour is still in the red right here. We'll see what happens here. What about the buy wall for H bar? Yeah, we'll take a look at it here in about 1 minute, okay? A little over a minute. So it's pushing down in this last hour here. 2665. Yeah, it's definitely coming down now. Just slightly, just slightly. We'll see where the new candle starts. Parker, go to the Discord channel and join the Discord. Yeah, definitely. All right, new candle should be forming here in about a couple seconds. We're definitely showing that we're over purchased on the 1 hour here. So you can see that we've now crossed over. Look at that right there. Let me get this out of the way. You can see right here, we've now crossed over on the 1 hour. You can see right there, it's crossed back over, showing that we've been over purchased. So now we cross back over the red line. Let's go to the 4 hour, see what the 4 hour looks like now. We're going to be creating a new 4 hour here. So again, we had a really, really strong 4 hours right here. Left a massive, look at that fair value gap right here. This is a giant fair value gap that it has left now on the 4 hour chart. Look at that. This is now probably going to fill. I bet you will probably fill this gap. If I had a guess, in the next 4 hours, we'll probably come down and fill somewhere in here. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Let's see what the 12 what it did to the 12. Yeah, we're still fighting out the 12 hour here. So, you know, this will leave another fair value gap here. After this 12 hours completed, we'll probably have a fair value gap between roughly 257 and 252. There'll probably be a gap between here as well and we won't see that till about 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So yeah, we're coming down slightly. 658 now. So here comes the bears. Sorry I missed it already, but can you please go over the H bar? Yeah, we'll go over the depth chart now on H bar. Okay, so we're at yeah, you got a big sell wall here at 30, 29. That's a big sell wall at 29. Big sell wall at 30. The buys are 28. Probably your biggest one right here is 27.5. Again, 27.5. So let's go back and look. 27.5 is our biggest buy wall for H bar. I bet you that's exactly where that fair value gap is. Let's put money on it. 27.5. It's actually below the fair. It's actually before the fair value gap. Fair value gap's at 27.2. 27, yeah, top is 27.2, bottom is 27.1. So they're saying 27.5 puts us right here. Puts us right here at the almost just between just right below the 0.5 and the buy on the fib. So yeah, I mean that's let's move this up to the 25. So we'll say that this is 27.5. This white line right here is now where the big buy wall is 27.5. So that could be an area of entry. This fair value gap is a very small one, so the chances of it getting filled is probably a lot smaller. It's a sliver of hope, meaning that you have a very small chance. The smaller this is, the harder it's going to be to fill that. So, you know, a lot of people are buying at this 27.5 marker, right? If you go back and look, that's the big wall, 27.5. So, I mean, you know, 27.5 for H bar, that's kind of where it's at. Kenneth, I recommend the Ledger. That's kind of the one I've been using, is the Ledger Nano. To each our own though on which like ledgers we want to use and stuff like that. So, you know, it's really up to you. You can buy it on the Ledger site. I do have an affiliate link. I don't really post it because I don't really like to put affiliate links out there. But if you'd like my affiliate link, I can give it to you. Just so you know you clicked on the right one. But again, that's up to you. I'm not going to force any affiliate link stuff on people. So yeah, just let me know, and I'll post in the chat. Yeah, thanks for coming a supporter there. I just got the Ledger Nano. It was open box. That was open box. Will it be safe? No, dude. I just do a factory reset before using it. If it was open, dude, I probably wouldn't touch it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd probably send it back and tell them to send me a new one. That's how serious I'd be about it, dude. You're putting money on there. I probably wouldn't touch it, dude. People can hack that stuff. It's crazy how you finally get people to start buying somewhere if price moves up, but people don't take it a couple minutes. Yeah, I know, Aircent. I've missed a couple orders where by like literally just barely anything. Yeah, it's coming down now. It's coming down slightly right now. So we're gonna probably fill somewhere in here on this 4 hour. So we'll see how far this goes down into this fair value gap here. Awesome has the best channel and members on YouTube, hands down. Corey, appreciate that, man. What's up, Adam? What's going on, buddy? It's good to see you, dude. Gonna take off to work because XRP hasn't gone to the moon yet. All right, Brandon, appreciate you, man. Set it up a new device to create a new private key. Yeah, just be careful. I mean, I guess just keep showing up here. I think I talk pretty basic, but it's up to you. Like I said, I do talk over in the Discord. I do have a crypto 101 over there that we talked about Fibonacci the other day, which is had a pretty good turnout of people. Josh, thanks so much for the $5, dude. Make sure when buying wallet, it fits your needs via app. Yeah, exactly. If again, this is a little bit more clunky. Where did it go? I use Ledger, so you can see right there. I use Ledger Nano. This could be clunky to other people. Some people like Tangent. Some people like Descent. There's a lot of other wallets out there that you could use. Some people like SafePal, cold storage. So it's really up to you. Sticks the fair value gap. It's called Lux Algo, LUXALGO. You see right here. Right here. You can see on my chart right there. It's a fair value gap, Lux Algo. Great indicator, dude. Great indicator. I'll be super upset if they were taken away. I'm definitely basic, 100%. Austin's the real one. Xander, appreciate you, man. Yeah, I would agree. Did not touch the open ledger. I would not touch the open ledger. Yeah, definitely don't do that. So TradingView has good info in the help section. Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you really want to dig in, just to go into TradingView. TradingView will definitely help steer you in the right direction on how to look at charts. Yeah, I mean, if you want to know how I learned from TradingView, and I learned from watching other people do it too. So, best just to run to Best Buy and order on Amazon. Yeah, I like to buy Ledger on Ledger. So I'll just post my link down below. Again, you don't have to buy from my link. You can go to ledger.com too. But this is where I buy it. Is where I get it. So I post a link down there. That's the best. That's through Ledger site. That's you're getting it from Ledger. You're not going to get someone who dinked around with it and put it back in a box and put it on a shelf. So I'd rather get it from the factory than from like a Best Buy or Amazon personally. But again, that's just me. It's just me. So I told my dad, put money into crypto. So I kind of explained to him the basics, and he bought 20K of Bitcoin because it's the stable Bitcoin, but doesn't understand it's very low profit. How can I explain? So he bought Bitcoin. That's the first thing, is that he's new to crypto. So buying Bitcoin is probably the best thing he could have done, Sarah. And I think that that's actually a good move. And I think that it's a slow mover because it has such a large market cap, but it's not really a slow mover. And if you think about it, I mean, it's the number one, return on your asset than any other asset out there. So I think it has a lot of upside to it. And I think you made the right move, to be honest with you. But it's because of the large market cap. You got to think, I mean, it's a let's go back. What is it today? Let's see. Did it move up in terms of market cap? Yeah, it's almost 2 trillion. It was 2 trillion the other day. But But yeah, it's almost a $2 trillion market cap, which is literally 2/3 of the entire cryptocurrency market. So it's a giant market cap. That's why it's a slow mover. The bigger the market cap, the slower it moves. I don't know, John. I got 2. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't do it on Amazon either. XRP Dre joined the Discord. Heck yeah, bro. Glad you guys joined it. Hopefully everyone's in there. You know, again, we're continuing to build it. At what price should I buy into XRP? It wouldn't be today. I'd probably wait for some retracement. Try to find some retracement levels here, which we talked about on the whole thing here. Which reminds me, I'm gonna go get some food, dude. I got a fat headache right now. I gotta go take some like Excedrin or something. So with all that, guys, I'm gonna put out some content on this today. I definitely will not be streaming tonight, but I will be in Discord tonight. I'll be at soccer practice with the girls, but I'll definitely, that's a big reason to come join the Discord. We'll be over there talking it up like we always are. Super excited about Discord. Like I said, yesterday was great. We had voice chats in there. We did do a crypto 101 on Sunday, which was awesome. I think we had almost like 65 people show up just for Fibonacci class, which was badass. I didn't expect that. So yeah, super cool over there, man. And I appreciate everyone who's in soccer and or in soccer. I read Parker's comment when he said that. He said enjoy soccer, and I read that. But I appreciate everyone over in Discord who continues to be there and support it and show love and bring together the community. The A team is strong. So with all that, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Make sure you guys continue to monitor your charts. If you guys are in a swing trade, make sure you guys set your stop losses in there so you don't lose your profit if there's a downturn. And we'll continue to monitor this. So with all that, hope you guys have a fantastic day. Love you guys a ton. We're out. Peace out, everyone.